And that's how I lost a tooth. It was just one of those things.
The first time?
Yeah, the first time.
Yeah, but like when you lose the dinosaur teeth, do you get in trouble?
Oh, no, that was the first time. The second time, I'm talking about one of my own teeth. The third time was a mammoth tooth.
Yeah, but how'd that third one get in your kidney?
That was a weird accident. Okay.
When are they not weird for you?
Well, no, it's not weird for me.
Welcome, everyone,
Okay,
to tonight's part 1 of our 3-day streaming event for the benefit of NAMI, the National Alliance on Mental Illness. Thank you so much for showing up this evening and helping us raise money for this awesome charity. Just a little bit about NAMI before we even get started into all the other cool stuff we got going on this week. NAMI is it's an incredible foundation, and we have done a bunch of work with them in the past. It is really a massive resource that is out there for families or friends or anyone who is maybe themselves struggling with mental illness and or trying to support someone that does. And I can tell you personally from my experiences, and I know some others on here, one of the more difficult things to deal with is trying to rationalize and understand what that individual is going through, and understanding that it is actually mental illness and not something else. It's often mistaken for addiction problems and or just regular life issues, right? And when it goes mistreated and unrecognized is when you start to have problems. And if you can't identify those symptoms, it gets really difficult to get that person help and the proper help they need. And that's where NAMI is particularly useful, because they have all those resources and they have all that information for you. So make sure you check out NAMI.org, especially if you yourself are going through something, or, of course, reach out to a friend. Probably nobody here because we're all idiots, but, like a close personal friend. Someone you'd be like willing to walk down the street with, not like 10 paces away from. Anyways, as we always do, outside of that, huge shout out to all of our awesome sponsors. And we've got quite a few for this 3-day charity event. First up being Foundry. Foundry is the virtual tabletop platform that we know and love. We play on it every week. It's got a massive mod community. It makes running TTRPGs so fun and interesting, and really adds an extra dimension. And when you compare it to a lot of the other VTTs that are out there, it is actually probably the most cost effective. It's a one-time buy. Your players don't need to buy it. They connect to your game. They just use your key. Speaking of Foundry keys, we got a couple of those to give away. Right, we're going to be giving those away over the course of the next couple days. So if you haven't checked out Foundry and you really wanted to, but just didn't have the extra $49 to kick around, well, we're going to make sure that you get a chance to win those. And we'll explain that in a bit. Also, Forge. One of the only drawbacks to Foundry is that it uses your internet connection. Your players have to connect to it, which makes it very fast and super easy to set up games. However, when you've got this big group of numbskulls like I do that are constantly on here, eating up all my gigabits and data, it makes it really hard sometimes for them to connect to my internet from California, from Canada, from Texas, from wherever the hell these guys are from. The reality is that's where Forge comes in, right? Forge is a hosting service specifically designated to Foundry. They have a massive bazaar that they set everything up, and they've, as well as just a ton of other features. If you caught the dev stream this weekend, they've got a ton of really cool stuff coming out, including compendium management that'll make it run smoother than ever and make it even easier to access all that hard-earned content on D&D Beyond that you purchased. So definitely check that out, right? The bazaar is huge. You've got a ton of options there for finding all those mods, and you can buy stuff, and we're going to be giving out some Forge gift cards this week as well. But we're not done there. We also have, oh God, what are all the things we got going on? We've got Dice Envy. We're giving away some Dice Envy gift cards, and you can also help raise money for the charity by going to diceenvy.com. Any purchase you make, use code NEG2 at checkout. 10% of your purchase will be instantly slashed off, and then we will donate another 10% to NAMI. We've got very special giveaways over the next 3 days from Trevor. Not only do we have Trevor's personalized, and Trevor, I'm sure you've got it on you, your personalized iconic, it's a little blurry, there we go. Oh, beautiful. Iconic dice ball from Elderwood Academy. We're going to be giving out a couple of those. And that's Trevor's own design.
Jealous of
and
that.
On top of that, now that it's zoomed in on that beautiful jersey, these are a limited run geeky jersey D&D special edition that Trevor helped design. There are none left available. However, we've got 2 that we're going to be giving away over the course of the next 3 days. So I think, top of everything else we've got going on, I think I hit everybody. No, heavy arms, right? We're giving away some heavy arm stuff.
Yeah.
But we're giving away. Is there anything we're not giving away?
You?
House.
I was gonna say, I think I get to keep my wife. That's about it.
Actually,
Not if Soul has a
and I
say.
were talking.
Hey.
Yeah. There's that.
Honey.
Let's say you're
As
the
part of the giveaway, that
Kidding,
also
just
goes
kidding.
to Faulty.
Oh, shit, wait, shit. No, wait, hold on.
Yeah, speaking
It was part. It was in there. You should have
I mean,
read the
he
fine
was
print.
the winner, Chuck.
Yep.
Winner.
You didn't look close enough at your
Winner,
contract,
winner,
did you?
chicken dinner.
Yes, sir.
Anyways, we're going to get started here in just a second. So there's a couple mechanics that I just want to run with you guys that are going to work for the stream. Obviously, we're all playing different characters. We are playing 5e in a custom homebrew setting provided by Mr. Charles Baker. Chillin' Chuck 42 himself. And we're going to allow you guys to make it a little extra spicy for us as we go along. So basically, if you guys click the Tiltify link that is in the panels and will continue to come throughout the broadcast.
In chat right now.
Soul. There will be a chaos. If you go to the polls, there's a chaos and a peace meter. All right. You guys want to turn up the heat? Simply donate. Every $5 you guys donate throughout the stream will be a raffle entry, and all your raffle entries will be cumulative, of course, across the 3 days. So if you don't win today, you could win tomorrow. You could win on Thursday. All right. More chances to win. Obviously, better the odds. So, all right. I think that's it. That made sense, right?
I think we did mention the first hour, the first raffle prize for this hour is a $20 Forge gift card.
Giddy up. Hurry up. It's already looking pretty spicy. I'm not gonna lie. I just saw a lot of red.
Oh boy.
I can't
That
see
bar
it. You need to,
went-
I
It
need
keeps,
to be
it keeps
went
popping
red.
up. It's it
Oh,
keeps
no.
popping up. Yeah.
Oh no. Why? Can I
It's
see the
already
poll if I
this
don't
sounds like
donate?
a good time.
Oh, this is bad. I can't see it as it's happening.
I
You
can,
got, 3 donations
actually-
to spicy and no donations to not spicy.
Great.
no, actually,
Yeah,
we're
I've been
all-
donating to
actually,
not
we're all
spicy.
peaceful right now. It's all peaceful, actually.
It's not
maybe
peaceful
maybe
until
the
I
poll
say
is just
otherwise,
reversed around.
frankly.
Oh God, my life. It flashes before me.
We ready?
No.
Is that everything?
Listen, I'm ready when you are, man.
I guess
Yeah.
we are.
I've been ready
Let's
since
go.
first call.
Let's go.
Are we sure?
No.
Are you absolutely positive?
Let's just get it,
Yeah.
just get
Wait,
it
all right,
on.
fine. I guess I'll
I have to
just.
get in the
Let's
character.
go.
I just like watching you guys tense up and get angry at me for being stupid.
All right, man. Now we can go.
Wait, did
So-
you just pull in the cage? Okay.
Noted.
Caught that.
Deep in the underground capital of a country called Dwellenbar, there stands a grand and beautiful adventuring guild known as the Legends of Fate. These legends have grown to an uncountable number as the world moved on from a near ruin. The founders saved the world by halting an incoming astral invasion of Githyan Kai led by an Ilithalich imposter known as the Omniscient. We start our adventure off in their illustrious tavern, their meeting hall known as the Empty Mausoleum. It is a very raucous evening in these hallowed halls. The 6 of you have found your way into the Legends of Fate for one reason or another, whatever it may be: fame, money, boredom. Just kind of showed up. Whatever it may be. We'll talk about it here in a minute. But the drinks are wild. The people are a little bit crazier than the drinks are, as people are standing on top of the tables, screaming, having a good time, laughing. Music is playing in the corner from various different bardic members of the Legends of Fate. You 6 know that you have a job on the horizon. Most of it is kind of fluid in terms of what you'll be doing over the course of the next few weeks. And you've been sent on a few different jobs. You've been sent on monster hunts. You've been sent as a liaisons to a variety of different smaller towns to help reboot the economy of Dwellinvar, as the Omniscient had basically raised the majority of the countryside. That said, you find yourselves sitting in this tavern, having drinks, smoking. Xerxes, what are you doing as you're drinking at this tavern?
Well, the first thing you would notice is that Xerxes is drinking from a long handcrafted ladle, and it's filled to the top of whatever swill this place is selling. And he's just got done from a long day in the mine, so he's covered in dust, and his blonde hair so caked with the dust that he can't tell if it's brown or blonde. And leaning back in the chair, feet are up at one of the tables next to the piano. The player isn't here now, thank goodness. Pain in the butt. And he's just loading off from a day's worth of work.
Okay. Garrick, you walk into this fine establishment, having just left the range, enjoying yourself. And you see Xerxes kind of posted up near the piano. Why don't you describe your character for me?
In a large cloud of smoke that enters the room is a kind of, decent size, about like 5'5", blonde-haired, mutton chopped satyr, big ram horns. He's wearing plate armor, has a quiver, shield, and a staff on his back, and this long pipe that's just billowing smoke. And he just walks in and looks around and like, "Oh, hey, Xerxes, what's up, man? There's no piano player? That fucking sucks, dude."
Thank goodness they gave him the day off.
No, I like his tunes, man. Hey, by the way, did you want to hit the Feyweed a bit?
Xerxes looks over both shoulders. I don't do that anymore after the problem. But,
dude, no, that was a weird thing. I kept telling you the purple caterpillars don't actually exist, man.
the purple caterpillars were real.
No, dude, if they came out of the fireplace, they'd be on fire. Duh.
Just pass the pipe.
All
He
right.
pulls the cigar out of his mouth and takes Garrick's pipe and uses the cigar to reignite the Feyweed. Takes a long draw off of it and passes it back and tries to like blow the smoke into his sort of tan sort of undercoat that undershirt he's got going on, so not to to hide the fact. If the bartender finds me smoking this, they kick me out.
Dude, no, Null's cool with me smoking this in here, man.
Yeah, you.
All right, no, you.
They're
got a
still
point.
paying for the chairs I broke.
All right, man. Dude, you gotta let this hit you. You'll slow down and everything will be like so much better. You're so high strung, man.
Vor. Yeah.
All right, so coming through the door, you see a very large, masculine form. Skin pale as day, though, considering the harshness of the weather around you. You're unsure why it's so pale. Only thing really you can say is a wisp of some silvery hair that comes forth from underneath his plate armor helmet. And his eyes, which are burning violet, look around the room and fall upon Garrick and Xerxes. He's like, he walks in. He's like, Xerxes, Garrick, let's just see you're shooting that weed again, huh? We're passing here. I need to get.
No, yeah, no, totally, dude. Just remember, you got to keep your mind clear. If you think of something weird, the smoke makes something weird, man.
Hey, man, I always do what the voices in the head tell me to do, bro. That takes a
Yeah, no,
big,
I get
long.
it.
That's some good stuff.
Yeah.
That's it back to him. And
Are you
he-
holding it?
Holding it.
Okay,
Holding
make a
it.
con save.
Yep.
Yeah, con save it is.
First
Starting
roll,
already.
let's go.
I was
Ball
hoping the
two.
first
Yeah,
roll was
first
going to be a
roll.
Feyweed roll.
Where is my con save right here?
If you click on the word Constitution on your sheet,
Right, and then the save. There it is. Saving throw, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
Gotcha. Oh, that's not Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Here we go.
Oh, faulty.
This is
You gotta-
off to an
you gotta start
auspicious
it out- you gotta
start.
start it out right.
Wow.
You
Faulty.
gotta start it out right. That's right.
Oh,
Multi,
no.
with that strong neg 2 energy.
as
Fuck,
you're
man.
holding it, it begins to burn. It begins to like you feel like your head get a little light for a few moments before you and immediately you guys watch as the bartender, a half-elven woman, just kind of like looks up and across at you, her red hair just kind of like flaring across, and she just goes, "Really?
We just got off work. Come on. Noel's cool with it.
It's a hot day outside.
Yeah.
We're
Sorry.
inside a cave. What do you mean it is a hot day? If it's a hot day, why would no?" And she just immediately reaches like underneath the counter and pulls out a large, like a massive bucket of water, and just says, "Chug, all
Like,
three of you."
I was like, I don't need the drink though.
What did I tell you?
Oh, man.
Let's get this over with. And he gets out of his chair. He's tall for a dwarf, but he's still about 4'9", and his sort of rough, like plated splint scale mail, just kind of rough iron plates is clanking all the way there, and plunges his whole face just into the bucket and starts chugging it back.
Okay.
Yep.
Imagine with your dwarven fortitude, easy enough.
Yeah.
She immediately snaps once, and it immediately refills. Next.
Right. Come on.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Yeah, no, I
No,
got it.
Garrick, you're fine. You're fine. Vol.
Oh, all right.
Fine.
Cool.
Why is Garrick fine?
You see me dip my head in the bucket and like
Before
nothing
you
happens.
even have a chance to, she just tosses it up in your face.
Like
Don't
that
be an
works.
idiot. And at this point, Junior, you come walking in to see your redheaded half-elf bartender just toss a bucket of water in Vor's face.
Oh, geez, that's how we're gonna get this night started. All right. And walking in, you see a rather tall human male. He's about 6'3", has what appears to be some sort of a suit ensemble on. He's got nice pants, nice slacks, but the vest, it's just the vest and his bare arms. You don't think he could actually fit into a real suit. You can see the buttons are kind of reinforced a little bit. He's got a nice reinforced belt with some pouches on it and a book under one hand. And you just see the faintest hint of a silver circlet with a black onyx gem tucked up right against the hairline. You morons are already starting this.
But man, we're just relaxing. Do you want to hit?
Right.
No, I don't.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, well, is that what that smell is? I just thought it was the Feyweed.
That's what I want you to believe. Haha.
At least
don't
one of
hide
us.
it.
At least one of us has to stay clear-headed.
It doesn't hurt me like it hurts everybody else, man. I'm clear. I'm good. I'm solid. No, it's right.
The point being is it doesn't hurt anybody else, or it doesn't hurt you rather, but it affects everybody else where it doesn't seem to affect you.
Oh yeah, good point. It's not my
Differences
fault.
matter.
Yeah. I mean,
We haven't had to pay for any chairs yet, have we? Okay, good. And he's just gonna sit down and keep flipping through his book.
Balin, you in this semi-crowded tavern see the majority of this happen from near the stage as you're observing someone currently just playing a viol rapidly, creating a variety of different magical effects around them. There's a few different lights that are kind of coalescing into a humanoid shape that kind of mimics her motions as her baggy clothes begin to kind of like flow around her, and then they break apart over the top of the crowd before they come back down into that that singular humanoid shape, mimicking her again. What you doing, Balin?
So Balin, watching the performance, and you see, for those of you that have noticed him over by the stage, a slightly above average height human, dark raven-like locks flowing down, like meticulous and wavy, down to his shoulders, underneath a wide-brimmed hat that is just always just slightly pulled down over a face that's thin. He's probably in his mid to late 30s, but he tries to hide it, right? And despite the fact that he's aging, he hides his complexion. He's got one of those, like the Van Dyke, and this long black raven feather just sticking in the cap. Outside of that, he's got a heavy dark cloak, a brightly colored tunic, and everything underneath, and adorned with this like mithril, this almost ceremonial looking mithril armor. Like he looks like he's ready for a performance himself. And as he stands up, he pulls out his own lute, and ding. Adam, if you don't mind, such a stellar performance deserves the company of Balin Il Gretzetto de Monde. Let me join you in this mystical tale that you are weaving, and I will just immediately begin to play along.
Make a performance check. Are you proficient in performance?
I am.
Make an intimidation check then.
Upon hearing the guitar, oh, son of a bitch, he's gonna do this again, isn't he?
An 18.
Okay. As you strum that quick refrain, there's a moment where the lights that are kind of moving around and coalescing flicker a deep red before she just steps to the side and begins accompanying your strumming for a few moments before she starts leaning into it. Roll a performance check for me, please.
The 7 for a dirty 20.
Wait,
got a
that
natural
bonus
20.
can't be
What?
real.
No way.
Did you hear me?
I did not.
I got a natural 20.
A natural 20. Okay.
As you are playing and kind of like leading the song forward, she begins to follow those notes in meticulously before she finds the exact same melody you're playing and begins to just whine it out a little bit higher, like at a higher pitch, making the vibrato from her viol go a little bit higher than your actual lute. And it catches the attention again as the lights just kind of stand around you and then begin to go around your form entirely and begin to make you into a glowing figure that can barely be discerned.
So I will tell you. So now as Balin is getting sort of enveloped in this, I will take the lute and I will throw it into the air. And as I do, all the lights in the room now will shift again, and they will shift to these deep purples as the mist begins to form, and I will draw both scimitars, both Allegro and Doloroso, and I will begin juggling both of them with the lute.
Okay, Zare.
In time and in step with her performance.
Okay. Zare.
Would you like another performance check?
Just a moment. We'll see what Zare says about this first.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Soul. Where would Zare be in this scenario, just as a whole?
Probably somewhere where he can watch the whole room. Not because
Probably
he's
over
paranoid.
there.
Oh no. You've been waiting for that. You've been waiting for that. You said that too quickly.
No, not Chuck, never.
No, not Chuck.
There will come a time, Chuck, when you are in my game, and I will remember this moment. Yes, I am over there. I am over here. I'm on the links and on the rects. Yes, I'm here.
Okay.
No, I will be in a place where I can watch probably the whole room, not because I'm paranoid, but because I'm curious and a people watcher. So maybe like if there's a corner of the bar, like the end corner of the bar, so I can pivot around in the stool and kind of watch everyone and get drinks on the regular.
All right. The half elf kind of knows to keep your drinks full for the most part, knowing that you probably either tip well or are good company.
Both, depending on the night.
And she just kind of leans over to you and just says, I have honestly no idea how you handle this bunch of chuckle fucks.
Balin is now on top of a table and he's added several mugs into his routine.
Zare leans in and he says, it is perhaps an annoyance in the moment, but when they fail, and his almost like pale bloodless lips peel back and just reveals this kind of nasty fucking grimace.
Oh, I wish I could be there. And she pulls out 3 daggers from underneath the edge of the counter. And I need that performance check from Balin now.
As Balin's going to make that check, with all the music going on, Garrick is going to pull out his pan flute, prestidigitate a shower of sparks, and bardically inspire Balin.
Is that the D10?
No, I'm only level 1, so you get a D6.
So sorry.
Oh,
You will get there eventually. With much practice, you can be as good as Balin Il Crescento de Monte. But that would be a 28 with my inspiration.
Don't encourage him, for the love of God.
So now at this point, I have stepped over a stool and it looks like I'm going to make a mistake as I'm juggling all these things in the air and the stool starts to fall, but now I'm balancing on the stool that is on 2 legs while juggling all of these things.
You're gonna see Vorda sit there clapping, like, interesting.
As she pulls out those 3 daggers there, you watch as she just throws them all out at rapid fire. One of them landing, like stabbing into the chair in a dull before 2 of the cups, 2 of the mugs that you've taken up have just immediately go boom, 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 just tumbling off into the crowd as she just says, "Get off the chair!"
Can I mage hand the chair back to a table?
Yes.
I would like to do so.
Okay, make an acrobatics check, Balin. Unless you're getting down from the chair.
I'm getting down, but
okay.
But it will require an acrobatics check. That is a 29.
Where were your rolls like this last night? When we needed
It's because I'm here. It's because Tom's here. That's why. Because I got to get that nat 1 out the way. So
Yeah,
he
cleans the palate.
Yeah.
Those the 2 knives fly by, the mugs pinned to the wall. Balin, as the chair gets pulled from him, does a front-forward flip off of it before catching both swords, putting them away, and then finally his lute to signify it with a ta-da-ding.
And the crowd just immediately begins to cheer.
And I bow.
Vor, unbeknownst to you until about now, because he speaks up, a halfling with a missing arm, dressed in half robes that you would know to be Null Fleetfoot, just kind of more or less appears. His hair is shaggy and off to the side. He just goes, I've got the job for you all.
I'm a little down.
I like you.
Love short fry.
Okay, now we're just getting out of hand. And as he says that, the stump where he would normally be missing his arm begins to glow a dull purple before his purple soul arm reaches out into his robes and places a single stack of letters down in front of you two, and just goes, whenever you have a moment, take a moment to read over those and come get everybody together to speak with me. And without even a blink of an eye, he's just gone. There's no magic, there's no flash, there's no movement. It's just as if he was never there.
With all seriousness, Vor's gonna look over at Garrick. Is like, you saw that too, right? It's like, I'm not. This is not the elf weed doing this to you. The Fey weed, right?
Oh no, Null's like, no, that was totally him. So like, you may be a little bit tweezing on the Fey weed. I get that, but it looks like he just appears and he has like this magic purple arm and he vanishes. The thing is, there's a trap door and he just like kind of comes out and goes, yo, dude, puts the things, and then just the Feyweed makes everything like special, man.
You're gonna see Mike Wookie, you go, whoa.
This is a cave, correct?
Yeah, no, you guys are inside of a massive cave. You're in basically a large dwarven stronghold.
Right. So by stone sense, I would understand that there's no trapdoor.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Totally, man. So like, oh shit, that means we gotta. All right. This is like a big stack.
There's only 3 letters there. Well, 4. There's 4 letters there.
It's a big stack.
I don't know, man. I'm not used to seeing stacks this big, man. Like usually like maybe 1, 2.
Yeah.
I mean 4. That's like double what I normally see, bro.
For the love of the gods. And Junior's gonna grab them, flip them open.
Okay.
Give me mine, man.
The one on top is addressed to the guild from a Sheriff Twerp. But Sheriff is scratched out, and then Deputy is written, and then Deputy is scratched out, and then Sheriff is written. Signed kind of funky. But it's a simple request for investigation at Flatforge. These letters were sent to him from the son of the Turtlesmere family, the head of the minting company in Flatforge.
Well, I don't believe this gentleman understands what his exact title is, but seems pretty basic. Just got to find out some information for folks.
Didn't they have that like election and then like it was, I don't know, but shit, yeah, I get. We'll have to. I mean, if we have to go, we have to go. But can we like totally grab that juggling loot dude?
Why would you walk in here?
All of you have adventured together.
It's like we could all use some entertainment on the road. Come on.
Is there drinking anything, by the way, at the bar?
Is Zare drinking anything?
Yes.
I don't know. Is Zare drinking anything?
Zare is definitely drinking something, probably wine.
Good. So Balin at this point would have come up to the bar and said, never have I seen a more attractive looking group of hooligans, and I will take Zare's beverage and I will drink it. So, I see that we have some mail. Is there an adventure perhaps that we can engage upon?
Oh, Balin, that was you, dude. Oh, I didn't know. Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, his antics, and I'm talking to you, Satyr, are just a sight to behold.
Right.
Garrick, we have known each other for some time, but I will forgive this, for I know you know not what you do.
No, it was the lights
And
like.
what is a name, right? The wind has many.
Right.
Zare will hook a finger in the tankard, drag it back, and look, As if like, surely this did not just happen. It's empty, isn't it?
Oh yes, of course.
Motherfucker.
And the half-elf woman.
There, I appreciate, by
scoots-
the way, the assistance with my performance earlier.
Mm-hmm.
She places a tankard next to Balin and another one next to Zaire and immediately swaps it out and just kind of gives Zaire a look of.
Yep. Zaire will crook one long, spindly hand around it, drag it closer to him. This once. I will begin nursing my drink again. So what do the papers say?
Oh no, he read them.
You gonna read the next couple letters?
Yeah, I suppose if I'm the intelligent one of the group,
You're the reader.
during this time frame,
Balin, of course.
Forward whisper to Garrick's like, that man needs some get some bayweed. He's a little
That's
stuck
what I'm
up.
saying, man.
Balin at this point just puts his arm. He's drinking and just smiling and just beaming and just has an arm around Zaire, just uncomfortable for him, but not for Balin.
I'm like-
Zaire, make a perception check for me.
Is he gonna? I swear to God, Jay, if you're pickpocketing me, I swear to God. Perception?
Mhm.
Oh, fuck me.
Yeah, that's
Or 3?
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
second
right.
out one of the campaign. Let's go.
Faulty,
Just
I'm blaming
uncomfortable.
you. I'm blaming you.
Yeah.
Junior, as you open up that first letter on top, it is from the patriarch of the Turtlesmere family that is just simply requisitioning a mint order for the next 30,000 gold and platinum pieces that are supposed to come to the National Bank of Bullenvar. And at the bottom, the name, like the actual title, is a little skewed, as if they started writing it a little sideways. Make an insight check for me, please.
Sure can do. Insight. Let's see if I'm good at that. I don't think I am. Did that translate? There we go. It's a 6.
You're not.
It's odd that they might have messed this up, but for some reason it's like angled a little funny and it's almost like circular. Doesn't make any sense. You open up the second one. The entirety of the page is written at an angle, as if it was not entirely paid attention to. And as you're reading through it, it's the exact same requisition order, except it's signed by the matriarch down at the bottom. And you get to the third letter, and you would start reading it, but what catches your attention on the entire page right out of the gate is across the empty portion of the requisition note off to the side is just, if I look away, like scratched into the page. If I look away, I die. If I look away, I die. And it's just like scribbled across the top of it. And then the rest of the letter is perfectly fine, as if that entire portion of it is ignored. Signed, the eldest son of the Turtlesmeres.
I am thoroughly intrigued by what we have going on here.
Say, dude.
Basically, it doesn't say anything. The first thing we got going on for us is they want us to look into it. The second, third, and fourth things are all the same thing, but a little bit different.
Well, it's like everybody. We're all the same, but a little different. So,
Right,
yeah,
but
that makes sense.
you don't routinely write down, if I look away, I'm gonna die, do you?
What?
Depends.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
How many
that
drinks
whole
have I
thing-
had?
So you have the guy who died before or something. Just like, you know.
That was dark, Ryan.
Perhaps it is a bit of poetry, and our wizened friend Garrick is not wrong. These are
It could be a song. If I look
Yes,
away,
and,
I'm gonna die. Look away, I'm gonna die.
unfortunately for this individual in haste. He had to write this letter and did not realize he could have this only copy of his lyrics at the same time.
Yeah, that sucks.
It would behoove us to return them. Yes.
Well, I definitely think we should be going on. The other thing, a point here is they're all signed by different people from the family. Usually,
It's
just
like
the
a
head of
quartet.
household.
Cool.
Is there any version of a reward on there?
Of a what?
Is there a reward on it?
Can't we just be goddamn
money.
decent human beings for once?
You would know
No. I
If-
cannot.
No. We're not all human here, okay?
Oh,
if Noel brings you a letter, it's gonna pay out well. Period.
You guys get
I think we should
paid
go.
for this?
Zare will reach out with one yellowed talon and kind of drag the paper towards him.
Okay.
Yeah, they're creepy. Jesus.
I'm 6'3" and 90 pounds. What do you
I know,
want from me? I'm
Yeah,
emaciated as shit, dude.
It's
That
like
guy, that guy needs to eat a hamburger or something.
a
I've
creepy
eaten
wizard
plenty.
stick man. Yeah.
I've eaten plenty. They didn't do it. They didn't agree with me. I didn't agree with them. Yeah, we're gonna drag the letter over. I'm gonna give it a once over. This sounds weird and suspicious. I want to really is this multiple people? Is this one person suffering from?
Are you proficient in forgery tools?
I am not, but I do have investigation.
I'll just take the insight then.
Ouch. Okay.
Can't play due to your strong suits. What are you talking about?
No.
I don't have strong suits.
14, not bad.
I mean,
Not terrible.
I can
no
be hateful
28,
about.
right?
I could be hateful about it, but sure.
Can I do an insight check on Zare to see if he's trying to hide something from us?
Probably is.
So Zare, as you're kind of reading through the letters, first off, it's what time you've spent on the material plane, given your history on,
Yeah, being from the astral originally.
yeah, and kind of all of the different scenarios that you've been through, all the different things that you've seen on the astral plane, and kind of the books that you've read over the course of the past, however long it's been. They are all three written in different hands. The loops on the L's are all just the right distance apart to indicate that they are written by different people. And the absolute franticness of the last letter is obviously indicative of fear, but also some semblance of recognition and a level of distractedness that almost gives a sense of familiarity.
Okay. Familiarity how? Am
The
I
writer
familiar with it?
No. The writer is familiar with whatever, the fear with the underlying familiarity means that it the indication that you're getting from the writing and the franticness.
Okay.
This person has obviously dealt with whatever it is that they're dealing with before.
So Zare will cleanly compile the letters back together, stack them neatly, place them on the bar top, slide the drink aside.
Aelin will dramatically slap his hand down on the bar. I have figured it out. They are all prisoners in the same home, and all of them had the exact same idea to contact us at the exact same way in the exact same time. And they wrote individual letters.
To make sure that it got here.
Yes,
Whoa,
it could-
dude,
it could have been
Balin,
intercepted.
nice.
At
Exactly.
no time
Perhaps someone is watching the mail.
during your rambling, incoherent exposition did you come upon a single fact. All of us here are forever damaged by your words.
I don't usually agree with him.
I do not disagree that words are a powerful tool.
Board's just gonna shrug.
believe
Just gonna
in
shrug
this
his hands.
particular instance,
whatever.
I caused any actual harm, but I will try to be careful in the future. But it is difficult to contain.
just-
il resetto du monde.
Start blowing smoke flumps everywhere.
He's almost bad as the pianist.
What did you say?
Xerxes,
Watch
you
your
hear a
mouth.
soft. You hear a soft. And you look up, and there is a tall Goliath, currently dressed in fine clothing, waiting for you to move away from the piano.
A Goliath pianist makes a lot of sense, actually. Their hand spread would be enormous.
He always hits 2 keys at a time.
Look, it's not like I chose this form.
You could have chose a different instrument.
Well, it's the same problem no matter what.
Perhaps pick up a drum, huh?
I'll drum your head. Move.
Yeah.
I'd like to see that.
Wow.
God, we're sorry, Ted.
Has anyone ever been to this Flatforge? The Balin is very cultured and has traveled many seas and many lands, but I've never been to a Flatforge.
If anybody would like to, they can make a history check. I know one character does. Or has been.
Sure,
Roll
why
that
not?
history
Let's
check.
go, history.
Jesus.
I'm gonna let that one slide.
I'm
not
not,
gonna
going
embarrass
to
the
do well
table
on
with
my
my roll.
history check, unfortunately.
Got a
That'll
10.
be a 7 for Balin.
13 for Junior.
Trevor.
9.
Why did you roll privately?
I
I
did.
got a 10 and a -1.
Whoops,
Let's
my
go.
bad.
I'm 21.
I don't know why it's rolling
You know,
privately.
Ryan, that makes total sense.
Get fucked.
Of course it does.
It makes 100% sense. So, I don't know that any of you. What did you get, Trevor, on your roll?
9.
I don't know that any of you know anything about Flatforge other than it's in the desert. So, Xerxes, if you'd like to say anything, by all means.
I hope I'm getting the lore right, but
Public.
well, that's where I
Okay,
work
now
out
it's
of.
Cool.
It's where all the mines are.
Oh, dude, you just okay? Yeah, right. Yeah. Okay.
It's like a 2-day travel.
Well, yeah, I was working locally. I was on contract.
So then it's not where all the mines are.
Most of them. Well, you
Wait,
can't
we
choose
went
where the
to-
mines maybe are. There's ore places. There's ore not other places.
I mean, they call it a mine, so
And they call it a mine.
Well,
I'm going to
What's
lean
the-
into Junior and be like, I could have swore he worked here. I had no idea.
the man gets around. We're all part of Venture Guild. This is kind of what we do. We get around.
you guys keep saying like you're part of this guild. I never joined. I just kind of like came to hang out.
Zaire mutters into his drink, I don't get around.
Like,
Alright.
I think you did join that one time. Like we joined together. I don't remember.
No, I just kind of followed you in, man. I like
Well, I
your
think
armor.
if I heard correctly, we have a ample opportunity for a bit of a celebration before we hear more of the story of the Flat Forge. Everyone, for the very first time, a round on Zaire Junior. Let's have it. Pour away.
Oh God, why'd you? Oh.
The half elf just kind of like looks at you there.
Fine.
And the bar just erupts in cheers as she sighs and like calls a couple of the other members of the guild behind
Balin's
the
on the
bar,
bar
and it
now.
just starts going crazy. They just start making drinks like in absolute insanity. If you are proficient in perception, you can make a perception check, please.
Ooh, I am proficient, so I shall.
Xerxes is already leading over the bar. No, not that one. To the right. That one. Up,
Balin's
up.
just on the bar, just taking the drinks and putting them in people's hands.
Dear God.
Junior, you catch all of these bartenders to a variety of different people, not actually pouring drinks at all, but putting water into cups and then snapping a few times and then handing them out. If you'd like to
We're
make
in
an
a
Arcana check, you
beatnik bar. God damn it.
I'll make the Arcana check just because I want to see how this is gonna turn out.
14. They're using prestidigitation to make things taste like alcohol.
Yeah, That's probably for the best. And Junior's not going to say anything. I can't afford any more chairs. I don't know
I
about y'all.
swear to God, if I'm getting charged for alcohol when they're just finger snapping, I will break some fingers.
Well, a history check then.
You would see what as the drink arrives on Vor.
So-
Vor's gonna hand it over to Garrick. Say, "You can have this on me, bro."
Roll a what check?
Roll a history check.
Thanks,
Motherfucker.
man.
How many times in the past has he found out that they were giving him water?
Hey.
With an 18, it is a known tactic, and most people that get kind of those kinds of things shoved onto them at the empty mausoleum tend to only pay half price whenever they get a. And all the drinks are on so and so. Yeah, it's a
Alright.
nicety.
So cool. So stripper drinks. I dig it.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Chuck and I know what's up. Ah, the face. Ah, I love it.
No comment.
All right, yeah. So I will take it on the chin, so to speak. I'm gonna keep this in the hate records, though, for sure.
Okay. So, as all of you have a rousing night of celebration and fun, Noel eventually finds you all towards the end of the romp and just mentions that your transportation to Flatforge has been arranged. You need to go to the Always Circles at the southern portion of the Great Halls of Takaris, and you will simply just flash your membership IDs, which all of you will have, well, except for Garrick, but Garrick gets away with everything. Yeah, you guys will have transportation to Flatforge instantaneously instead of having to deal with a 2-day travel. Yeah. You guys had, if you used any abilities, you can take a long rest to reset it for you. But you guys don't have to leave until you are ready. Are there any preparations that you would like to go for in terms of going out to the Flatforge? Would Xerxes actually reveal anything about the Flatforge in terms of like hierarchy, general setup, where it's at?
Just the
whatnot?
basics of what they would need to know.
Right.
So the Flatforge is sort of controlled by the Tabor family, and they're my employers. Don't worry about the workforce. They're fine. They're good workers.
I don't know why, but I believe him. I take him at his word. What could
Alright.
possibly be wrong with manual laborers?
I don't know that I like it, but what should we avoid doing while we're there besides not questioning the laborers? Inevitably, we're gonna piss somebody off.
Yeah, don't touch nothing. Don't see nothing. Keep your hands to yourself. There's explosives everywhere.
I was getting bored. I was getting bored anyway.
Well, I have had some interesting adventures. It would not be the first time they have ended with me being blindfolded, but I believe we can make this work.
I'm gonna slide a gold coin to the half-elven bartendress, and ensure that Balin's drinks get soaked from here on out.
Okay.
Just as an aside.
You want to roll a perception check there, Balin? Just to see if you catch it throughout the night?
I probably shouldn't.
Oh, this is like when he's leaving.
When he's
I'm
already
like, yeah,
he's
I'm
deep in
not-
him.
yeah.
Roll it with disadvantage, please.
So I feel like this probably happens often, which is why Balin just drinks theirs beverages.
Probably.
But that is a 7.
Unnoticeable.
Nice. Probably still gonna get my drinks drank, but that's fine.
It is fine. It is about the experience, anyways. Not the.
Now we've got a tradition. I soap your drinks, you drink mine.
Hmm?
I don't know that I'm really coming out on the winning end of this, but I should feel like I am somehow.
All right, well, with that, gentlemen, I will retire, and I will meet you here first thing, the crack of dawn, so that we can venture to this Flatforges and discover the mystery of the stolen mail.
I don't.
No,
He's already gone.
Question, Chuck. I have an alchemy kit. Would I be able to get enough supplies to make a healing potion in the time frame?
Oh yeah, absolutely. If you don't want to waste any of your time on that and just continue to party, you would know that Noel, the Legends of Fate, will supply you all with a potion, a single regular healing potion each, as kind of a farewell gift in case things go wrong, because they are seasoned adventurers and know that nothing is ever as it seems.
I will take one.
Oh yeah,
Definitely. Yeah.
I will add it to my already existing because I took 2 of those as my common item.
Yeah, I took 3 of them. Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
Oh yeah. Don't need anything else. Just potion. Hit the potion button.
My
I
6'3"
did not take a
stick
single
ass.
potion of healing for a
Good.
I took,
Good.
I took a
I'm
cloak of
glad.
billowing and common glamour weave.
You would.
All right.
Common glamour weave.
So as all of you fall
Some sort
asleep, I
of
need
plan.
you all to roll wisdom saving throws for me real quick.
Oh, that's gonna suck.
For
My character-
records.
My character doesn't technically fall asleep. He's always conscious, even if I just don't move.
Yeah, I still need you to roll it just ahead of time.
Alright, cool.
What is this for?
Make sure.
Drone.
Don't worry
Is,
about it.
is this a spell or a magical effect?
Oh, it's wisdom save.
It is a magical effect, yes.
Cool. I have advantage.
Wait, no, it's not. I'm sorry. It is considered a supernatural effect.
Damn it!
Well, that is a 5 for Bale.
I got a 9.
Junior God Knight.
All
All
right.
right,
Well,
so we got a 12, 8, 9, 12, 5, 17.
17.
Let me just record those real quick.
Uh-oh.
How is the pothead the wise one?
Because
It's
the pothead is a
hilarious.
paladin who is +4 on all saves.
You're a paladin?
Uh-huh.
What the dick?
Oh, what? I'm also a paladin, so technically we get +8 if we're next to each other.
Oh,
Wait.
my-
Does that,
No, this is
no,
well,
that
Does
doesn't.
that
I don't
stack?
think that.
It
I
doesn't
don't think it
stack.
stacks.
Same effects of the same name don't stack.
Oh, right.
Either
yeah.
way. Either way.
are you an Oath of Ancients?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. The frat paladin.
Yep.
GMJ, she's got a Oath of Ancients paladin that she plays. We call her the sorority paladin.
Oath of Ancients, specifically Tharizdun,
Yeah, boy.
the Elder Elemental Chaos,
Hell yeah.
the
God.
Chained
Maybe-
God.
Maybe one day we'll meet Alex this week.
Dude,
Ooh,
Alex,
boy.
Alex is like one of my best buds, man. We like killed this like evil lich and like had like a pet pig, and it was fucking rad.
So, as all of you rest up and get your stuff in order, all of your different things in order, was there anything else that needed to be done before we move on to Flatforge?
believe so.
Yeah, I think I'm good.
I'm just gonna get really high and pray to the evil center of chaos.
Well, I can't. I messed up on my inventory, so I can't add the 3rd healing potion. So I don't know how to do.
We'll get it to you.
Yep.
We'll handle that at break. I don't think you'll have to go through 3 potions before we go to break.
Well, I mean, because I took the Moon Touch Longsword as a common.
Does anyone else have
And then I
an
took 2
objection to
potions,
that,
so-
being that it's Chuck DMing? Oh no, you won't go through 3 healing potions.
I
Sure.
don't know. It just depends on how much you
Probably.
donate.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, it's 265 chaos to 50 peace right now.
Actually, it's the other way around, I think. Actually, but
Well, the
know.
red is.
I know. I would
Oh,
like
you
to
screwed
fix
it
it. Yes, I did.
Okay.
So
The
sorry.
Tiltify link should say specifically.
Yeah, but we think we got the colors backwards on the.
The colors
display.
are backwards, but the
Oh.
what people are voting for is not. So it is 265 to 50.
So, if that is all,
Chaos.
let's move into
I think I gotta figure it.
So as each of you step into the always circles and find your way into a variety of different places, kind of going through hallways, back and forth through different like blocked off doors that are guarded by a variety of different mages guard with their individual crystals. You find your way to one that has what looks like a fort and like an anvil on it. And you present your IDs and go inside. There's a gnome currently standing there. He looks maybe about roughly mid-30s in terms of gnomish age. And you find yourself standing in the middle of this runic circle as he begins to chant. It glows. There's a soft tingling sensation at your chest before the entirety of your form is immediately met with dryness. The dampness of the cave is immediately gone as you feel the mugginess begin to kind of like fill the air of this chamber that you step into. You find yourself standing in a similar scenario, though made of what looks like kind of this orangish clay brick instead of the gray brick that is carved out of and into the cave wall of the Great Halls. And as you make your way out, you find yourself kind of a few feet from the door before you hear this deep, dull roar of thunder that doesn't seem to stop. Just this deep through the ground and into your feet. Xerxes, you're used to this. It feels natural. It feels like home. As you step out into a blast of sand that immediately rushes across your skin, across your clothes, filling your clothes with what folds there are of sand. You look up to the right because your vision is just drawn to it. That's the southeastern plateau that rises out of the ground to a solid maybe 500 feet at its peak. You can see nothing but metal buildings for what looks like a solid mile before you see another portion of land that comes up out of this incline that has this sheer red, orange, yellow gradient that holds a wall that surrounds what looks like from this angle 4 stacks of smoke that are currently just billowing out up into this already somewhat yellow sky. And immediately that sound of thunder is given a source. As you look up, you see just this massive crowd of people walking their way across pristine cobblestone streets. People yelling out their wares from nearby. You wind up in a small market here at first, and as you go past, some of them walk alongside of you, showing various different fine silks. You can see now, as you're coming into the city itself, the city of Flatforge proper, into this small metal archway that kind of goes over the top of this walkway into the city. You just say it just says "Welcome to Flatforge," and below it there's another sign that just says "Slack Tub." And walking in, it's uncomfortable the amount of people that are here, as you occasionally bump into someone that is completely covered in soot. You see a crowd of people kind of rush by going up north as you kind of meander your way through the streets, looking for whatever, just following the crowds at the moment before you hear this loud blaring horn over the top of everything. And those smokestacks stop for a moment before you can see on the edge of your vision up at the top of this hill, you see a couple of doors open up in the middle of this wall. And just what looks like a massive black crowd of people making their way southern. What would you guys like to do?
First dirty person that passes me, I press to digitate his clothes clean.
It is a kind of a suntanned tiefling with one horn snapped off the very tip, holding a miner's pick over his shoulder, and his clothes look like they're coveralls. It's odd for this. And then as you press to digitate his clothes clean, you realize that he's not really getting to you the way you thought it would. And it's almost negated by something nearby as you're passing by these twisted metal lampposts that look a little odd. They're not lit currently, and it's, middle of the day, but it's cooler than anticipated. And as you press the digitator's close clean, they become this like off gray. And he turns, just goes, "Hi. What the fuck?"
But it's like being clean is good, man.
Make a perception check for me.
Oh God.
Xerxes, I did not take you for a desert-dwelling dwarf. I have met many in my time. Actually, amongst the Alfari people, I am known as Al-Hayat Lati, the three-headed serpent that bites in the desert sand.
There's a ringing in your ear that you can't quite get out of your ear, Garrick.
What that have to do with anything?
Just saying, I've spent some time in the desert amongst the desert people, and I've met desert dwarves. I just did not know that that was your particular affiliation.
Dude, I think I got some metal in my ear, man.
And the tiefling just kind of waves you off and just obviously off to look for drinks.
Balin, it's all the same underground. Don't matter what are up top.
Well, are we going to be expected? We should probably find an audience with this, Turtle Mirror family.
Yes,
You got
let us
any idea
go.
where that's at?
Xerxes, you would know that
turtles.
you're not going to be able to find. You're not going to be able to get entrance into the Turtles' Mirrors just walking up.
Oh, we don't exactly have the right credentials. Or
Who are
clothes.
these turtle
Or money.
leaders? Are they
Where do
important?
we get said credentials?
I'm assuming that I would know.
Probably best bet if you're not trying to go up to the anvil top and start talking to the nobles right out of the gate. Probably the sheriff.
That's the sheriff's office, most likely. This way.
Great.
I'm assuming we're the
Awesome.
green glowing thing at the far south of the map.
I don't have a token on the map for you guys currently. Give me a moment, and I can make a
Okay,
thing.
just so we have a general idea of where.
Or keep your eyes peeled for any suspicious-looking male carriers.
What, dude? Like everything you say is just coming out like. "Mm."
When's the last time you got hit upside the head?
I think with I think it was with Xerxes and the chair thing.
You might want to go talk to your local cleric. Check it out for some tinnitus.
He's fine. He's got horns. I don't think it matters that much.
Yeah, no, I'm okay. It's just like,
What the hell does horns have to do with hearing?
because like they're big and they like angle sound like into my ears, man.
Exactly. See what he said.
I mean, it's like wearing a helmet.
Ain't you read a book?
I've never thought of it. If I had a helmet with horns on, would I have superhuman hearing?
Yeah, dude.
Oh my god.
You should definitely try to buy one next time you can.
Yeah.
I will look at this. I will look into this.
Still consistently surprised every time I agree to do a job with y'all.
I'm gonna pat him on the back and say, come on now. You know this is how it normally goes.
Well, I do know that, but you also never usually have like a great idea of like the actual funneling of the sound in like one area with the horn. Actually, not a bad idea.
That
Because if you think about it from the other direction, right? If you blow through the horn, it increases the sound. Yes.
so
Yeah.
don't blow my horn,
by
man.
simple
Xerxes
act of
has
nature, it
started
would
walking
seem-
in the direction of the sheriff's office, whether or not anyone else is following.
Is
Yeah,
that-
I'm definitely following. That's the most sensible person in the park.
That's our party
And that
token.
troubles me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sick bastard.
So let's follow that skinny guy there.
Wait,
I always forget his name.
Ladies
Wow,
and
we
gentlemen,
are.
high quality Neg2 content here.
Yeah.
We've had months to prepare for this.
Oh, hey, I should
And
probably make it.
This is the token.
I had 18 hours. Thank you. Shh.
I drew this map in 3 days.
It's been 3 weeks since I
And
looked
8
at
months
the
for
name.
designing the jerseys. So
Okay, this side said I'm crazy. So, as it takes a very, very, very long time to get through these crowds of people. As you make your way over to the prison, of course. As you're passing through the crowds, it's surprisingly comfortable. It's bizarre. You can see the variety of, you can see just this massive amount of dust kind of pushing past you all. You can feel the grit on your face, but the heat's not there. And it should be like catching, like the buildings themselves should be radiating heat, but they don't seem to be. They're made of solid metal. Like, why wouldn't they be radiating heat? And finally you go past a bunch of people before you go to kind of a bit of a square that empties out. You can see this large metal building that has a few turrets and walls kind of surrounding it, rising over the top of a couple of these buildings nearby. You can see what looks like barbed wire wrapping around the top of it as you come near the prison. And at the front of this building, there, at the front of this complex, you can see a small building that has like a classic sheriff's wooden door with a front porch, the rocking chair. The building itself looks like it's been not kept up with for a good period of time, and the sign on it just says closed.
What kind of...
Xerxes, roll a history check for me, please.
What kind of door is it?
It's just like a wooden door with a glass panel in the middle of it, big sheriff star in the center.
Can I go forth and the police knock on it?
Sure.
Donk, donk, donk.
That's a 20 on the 20 total.
So with the 20, if Sheriff Redheart should be here, and if he's not here, it means that he's out on a job. There's only a couple of deputies that he has. You know, the prison's usually fairly empty. He can't police it all by himself. The guards don't do anything in the slack tub about much of anything. It's a free-for-all. People get in bar fights regularly. People get into street fights regularly. People die. People just... It's complete and total anarchy outside of whatever Sheriff Redheart and his deputies can pull off. If he's not here, he's likely either out on a job or he is back at the... Make sure I get the name right. Yep. He's back at the Squelch Mug, one of the most popular taverns in town.
Well, he's not here.
As you knock on the door, the glass kind of rattles for a moment. Put your head up to it. Make a perception check for me real quick.
Well, I'll tell you, one second, y'all.
Am I to understand that there is no law in this town?
20.
With the 20, on the interior, you can see what looks like they're probably some semblance of just drunk tanks, for lack of a better phrasing. It's classic kind of stone building on the backside, big metal bars going across the front that have their big metal doors that have the large keyhole for a key. And you can see a couple of desks off to the right that look like they haven't really been used, and on one of them you can see a plate of moldy cornbread.
It's like, well, I hate to admit it, but I think Xerxes is right. He ain't here.
Oh, is that what the close sign means? That there's nobody here?
Hey, shh.
Xerxes,
We
am I to
don't need to read
understand?
signs here. What are we talking about?
Yes, am I to understand that there is no law in this town? Well then, gentlemen,
Fine.
it looks like we shall be the law.
You go try to impose that around here, and someone will have your head.
So, yeah, I didn't agree
I
to
officially
that.
make all of you deputies of Balin
That's not-
on this
Dude, I
adventure
I
to
don't
find
work-
the crooked mail delivery system.
Balin, I'm sorry. I don't work for the man.
I'm gonna look at him like, yeah, I'm
That's a
gonna
good
have to
point.
pass on that.
Well, you will be a consultant.
Okay, that I can do.
Well, if he ain't here, he's at the tavern.
Oh, tavern, yeah, dude, let's go. I'm parched.
But all great adventures end.
How old does this look like they closed down? Like moldy cornbread? Cornbread takes a while, dude.
Make an insight check.
Motherfucker.
Or no.
Too late.
Okay.
I already made it.
17.
I mean, I probably didn't, but
yeah, no, it's like based off the description that he gave. Yeah, it looks like it hasn't been touched in a long time. It's concerning to say the least.
oh,
Garrett, give me another perception check.
Check around. Like, am I getting shivved or pickpocketed right now?
Make a perception check.
I would think I would notice being shivved out. Oh,
Garrick, I need a perception check from you as well, please.
probably notice being shivved.
19.
Set a check for me, right, dude.
Zare, make a wisdom
There's
saving
that
throw.
third
for me,
nat.
please.
What's that third nat one?
I'm busy relighting the
Garrick,
pipe.
that ring goes away.
Oh. Oh yeah, my ear popped. I'm all good, guys.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta get in there and get a little womp.
Yeah, just yeah. Rub the back of the jaw, all like the tubes and everything clear up. Probably have a bit of
Sometimes-
smoke back there.
Like actual smoke, you talking like you have some stashed in your ear.
Oh, I probably do, man.
Well, no wonder you.
Dude,
can't
you've never
get
smoked wax before? It's fucking rad, dude.
No. I try to live a pretty. We've talked about this.
No,
like,
you've talked and talked and talked, and I've been just like, okay. Yeah.
You can talk and talk and talk, or we can walk and walk and walk.
Yeah, okay.
Look at this guy. You sure you're not the bard making rhymes?
Making your way to the Squelch
Oh my
Mug.
god.
Yeah.
While we make our way to the Squelched Mug and you all talk amongst yourselves, our first winner for our first giveaway raffle this evening, the $20 Forge gift card goes to none other than Winnie. Winnie with
Hey.
that massive
Hey,
donation. Thank you,
congratulations.
Winnie.
What's up,
Winnie,
Winnie?
reach out to us. Send us a message in chat for the Forge gift card. I just need your email address. So hit us up or whisper us in Twitch, however that works, and we'll make sure we get that taken care of for you. Thank you, Winnie.
Sweet.
Now to the Squelched Mug.
Actually, just like,
Squelch Mug is a distance away, to say the least. It is back down towards the initial entrance. You guys pass it on your way up, as it's one of the only two-story buildings in the area.
Why the hell is the sheriff's office so goddamn far away from the pub?
As you approach, you see a sign that just has like a multicolored mug kind of dangling in the wind, and the stairs moving up to the second floor of this building. You can see like there's that orange stone brick that makes up a few of these buildings nearby on the bottom floor, and on the top floor it's just metal from the top from the bottom up that's been like recolored to be almost rainbow, almost like it's been, what's the word I'm looking for, not electrolyzed, anodized. Thank you. It's like thank you, anodized. And all of the people in this line are just covered in soot. There are people that are kind of going past them and going down, kind of stumbling down the stairs a few times. As one of the people proceeds to just like bump into another person, they immediately just, hey, bah, and just start beating the shit out of each other there in the middle of the line as they just come tumbling down the stairs. You see a couple of people trying to pull them apart, and one of them gets decked, and they just, oh, hell no, and just start getting into it.
whoa.
Yeah, serves him right for trying to interfere.
That's
I
a
did.
Tuesday.
I did think you all were kind of bad. At least you ain't got that going on.
I mean, right?
Yeah, we're
Man, I just dabble a little bit in Feyweed. That's all.
we're gonna throw calm emotions.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. It's coming out now.
DC?
Let's see how I can with this.
DC 16. Oof.
Did that get over there? Yep,
Yeah.
sure did. It's a 20-foot radius, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and then I need one more. If it's below a 10, it hit. It is not. Okay. What's it look like for you to cast a spell, Zer?
All right, so Zaire sees this eruption of violence, and it rankles him. His nostrils flare. He stands up taller. He's a scarecrow-looking dude, but he's pretty tall. And just with a crooked hand, he kind of briefly claws at his temple and just drags that emotion down. He feels that surge of frustration himself, and he pulls it from the air and from his own mind and casts it at his hip. He just drags that down.
Okay, as you're pulling that emotion from your own head downward, all of you feel the temperature drop a little bit further and a little bit further. It drops a good almost 20 degrees at the snap of a hat before these people just kind of like, and you can see portions of the crowd are like, "Oh, come on! Like I'm knocked you off the stairs." And it's just a constant belligerence from a few of them, but the people on the ground just kind of like, well, they kind of dust each other off, pull each other up by the lapels. See you tomorrow at work, and kind of separate and go their own way.
As the crowd begins to part, Balin will dash into the center and jump onto the nearest table. And he will shout.
There's
to
no
the crowd,
tables.
"Yes."
We're still not even we're still outside at the stairs into the building.
Well, then I will stand on the stairs. I will
Okay.
say.
They'll stand on the railing. They'll stand on the
break.
railing.
I will say, yes, good people. Why make violence when we can celebrate, enjoy life, and dance? And I will just immediately start to play.
Make a performance check.
Oh God, Xerxes, take me inside so we can talk to this man.
We can't go anywhere till the line moves.
Oh God.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
As in the middle of you beginning to, you immediately hear it. There's something that irks you about the tuning. It's just to the point where you have to actually like stop what you're doing and retune for a moment.
Dude, is the
Yes, I will begin my performance. In just a moment, I have to. The dust, it gets in the. Jesus.
Get off the stairs!
dude, is the ringing back in my ears, or did you just suck?
And the crowd begins to slowly move up. You guys
That's
get
like,
about
come
halfway up
on,
the
man.
stairs.
That's not gonna help the line.
I was
Move.
playing last night. I was playing in drop D, and it's just I have to find that E again. Just give me a second.
Too real.
Oh,
me
bass
too.
player sigh.
After about another 15 minutes passes by, eventually you find you step into the squelched mug for the first time, and I think that's a good place to take our break.
I was just gonna start handing out Feyweed samples to everyone in line.
Good God.
Is your boss
awesome.
Oven? I think.
Whoa! It's like, they're gonna help him relax.
Dude, I found this off like some weird Warforge dude. He called it the best amphetamine.
I don't think anyone wants to see Balin Il Grosseto de Mont on any amphetamines.
No,
No.
no.
Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining us so far for this thing.
whatever the fuck
know,
this
it's-
is. Whatever fundraiser we've been
the,
spending months working on. Whatever.
Hour and a half of 3 days.
Ugh.
We will. We
it's
will
only
adjust.
been 4 nat ones. We're fine.
Holy shit, it has. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah,
We
we're an
will,
hour
we will
in, boys.
adjust. We will adjust the chaos peace meter so that it reflects properly in the color context. But peace is way ahead right now with that massive donation.
Thank
Winnie,
fuck.
thank you so much. Such a great cause, so thank you for that. Next hour, we're going to give away a $25 Dice Envy gift card,
Oh,
Let's
dude.
go.
along with a PDF of the Heavy Arms Gunslinger. I mean, if any of you watch ASD and you ever wonder how Trevor's character does all the cool things it does, well, it's all Heavy Arms Gunslinger. It's a really,
Nice.
really great class.
That is a
Um,
rad class.
yeah.
Speaking from experience.
And the artwork and everything it's beautiful. It's great. It's a really cool PDF.
It's really cool.
No,
You were very
It's hard to get
convincing.
excited. It is
real
hard to get
cool
excited over a PDF.
That's a
So-
really neat.
So
Oh,
good.
Neat
believe
digital
me,
document.
you
the
can be
content inside-
excited over
Well,
this
as we-
PDF because hot damn is it a rad class. And the
It's just hard to get
gunslinger
excited over
trails-
anything that's just a PDF. It has nothing to do with.
No, it's the content of it, which is bitching. Because
Right.
I've
Well,
been playing
listen,
it
while
for
we argue the
months.
validity of digital content in a digital age, we're going to take a quick break, refresh your beverages, and we'll see you in just a few minutes.
Yeah. As you guys step into this incredibly crowded space, a couple of pillars hold up a metallic roof, of which there are a few cutouts that kind of have sunlight streaming down through them, giving it this kind of almost this odd feel where you can see the dust kind of pouring through the light over the top of the current crowd that is just milling about. Some of them are dancing together as a full band plays in the corner. There's a bar that kind of wraps around the left side as you're entering in. You can see a couple of gnomes currently manning the bar this time around. And to your right, in the center of it all, you can see another bar that is just a single circular bar with with like this pillar in the center of it, where there are shelves kind of carved out of stone, and inside there are just a variety of drinks. As you can see, little lights kind of floating around those bottles, allowing you to see the various different names of the drinks of choice. Xerxes, make a perception check, please, as you are looking for your sheriff.
Not super great at those. That's a 13.
Looking about the bar, looking about the squelched mug, making your way in. Again, very homey. Everybody is currently like having a good time. You never have. There's no indication of anything wrong, other than the occasional disagreement that's yelled over the top of the music over in the corner. You kind of look over in that direction. Nothing. And you look over towards the bar. None of the patrons look like a dwarf with his cowboy hat off on the table or on the bar top drinking. You don't see him anywhere.
Huh. It wouldn't be home at this hour.
Where's your dude?
It don't look like he here.
All right, then we should wait for him, right?
I don't know,
About
man.
what?
You made us walk over here from the sheriff's office. You think he'd be here?
I'm gonna
Well,
get a
I
drink.
mean, he could be at home. I don't know where that is, though.
Walking right to the bar.
And who all is in this? Wrong accent. Who all is in this establishment?
There are a variety of different people, half orcs, half elves. A lot of them are half something or other. A few halflings, dwarves. There is a lot. There are a lot more tieflings than you kind of anticipated in this space than you're kind of used to for back home at Takaris. And it's just crowded full of a multitude of people. Just this
Great.
melting pot.
Balin's going to walk up to the first table. He sees
Okay.
the first group of people, and I'm just going to sidle up and say, good evening, fine folks. My name is Balin Ilugresetomont. I am new to Flatforge. I am looking for your turtle smears. I would like to meet with them. I have a bit of business with them. If you could please assist me.
Make a persuasion check as you come up to a table full of what look like cheetah furred, I should say, tabaxi that are currently drinking, as they just kind of look at each other.
This is a 22. A nice 6 on the die.
Yeah, you see one of them that's a little bit more buff, just kind of like stand up, stretches a bit. You can see the tail get real taut behind him as he stretches. Yeah, buddy, I bet we could get you who you're looking for. And the other three that are sitting at the table just kind of look at each other and look up at you. And
I will turn to all my friends. Friends, it seems we have a guide to get us to the turtle smears.
The who?
The smears of turtle?
The turtle smears.
oh, I want to. You see the female tabaxi sitting there at the table, just say, "I want to see him say it to the young lad." Huh? And she kind of gets up and the first. You mind if we get a drink? No, they'll be waiting. The boys
of
probably
course,
asleep.
I am not
of course,
buying.
for your kindness in your offer of guidance, I will gladly pay for this round for all of you.
Nah, friend, it's on us. All right, it's all good. You obviously look like you're new in town. We'll be
Xerxes,
fine.
what a friendly place we are in, and with no law, such a utopia. I did not
You'd be
know it
surprised.
could exist.
It's great around here at the Flatforge, and the other one kind of stands up. Yeah, it's pretty good. You got all sides. You don't have to worry about money for a lot of stuff. Pretty good. You know, just go down to the mines, get you some gold, get you some platinum, get you some silver. and
Gold,
come back up
platinum.
and-
This is what is this bounty you have kept from us, Xerxes?
It's not my fault you don't know about Flatforge.
It's true.
I don't know what a Flatforge is either.
I thought all forges are flat. Like you hit them. If they were like domed.
Like with a
They look at-
hammer?
They
Yeah.
look at each other again and just. I like this one. And he kind of wraps his arm around your neck, Garrick, and just kind of like, "What's your name, kid?"
Oh, hey, my name's Garrick Thistledon, man. Hey, do you smoke? Because I got this great spice that's just like really tasty, little tingly on the lips. Do you want some?
Well, I'll take a hush of that.
Yeah, no, go ahead. You just make sure you keep it nice and tight before you blow it all out, though, man.
Don't
What do
mind
you
the
think I
flaming
am?
purple caterpillars.
Look, what do you think I am? I'm like a new cub.
No,
Like I burned
hey,
yesterday?
man, no, I'm just giving
Come on,
pleasurable,
man.
peaceful advice, man. You don't know my
Yeah.
pipe. It could have a really short draw, dude.
I mean, I didn't see no purple caterpillars earlier.
And he kind of takes it in.
And makes that concept.
While this is happening,
Natural one.
And
Nice.
the world begins to melt.
As he kind of like looks away at the pipe and then looks back at you, you see his eyes just, and you can see what little bit of fur you can see across his neck just kind of stand up on end, and just kind of.
Caterpillars are rad, aren't they? If they start speaking in Draconic, just nod.
Going to at this
God.
point to wrap my arm around Junior.
I'm gonna start laughing as well. It's like
Sort of.
I was there before.
I'm going to bring Junior in real close for a second. And
Oh,
whisper
God.
to him. I say, Junior,
Yeah.
perhaps you can help me with a bit of a quandary. Which
Uh-huh.
part constitutes the forge? Is it because you have the anvil and then you have the hammer and you have whatever, like the kiln, right, to heat it up. Which part which part is the forge? Is it all the forge?
it is
Is
all
this whole
tech-
place the forge?
Yeah, that would technically be accurate. Yeah.
Do you need all of those things to be in a forge?
Well, you need all of
I
those
just
things.
had a hammer.
If you, I mean, technically, if if you had enough heat, anything could be a forge, I guess. I mean, it all depends upon the thermodynamics in the metal that you're working with. Like, if you hit it, you gotta heat it up.
I like this idea. If it is hot enough, anything can be a forge. It is a good lesson.
I'm leading the tabaxi toward the bar and then casting prestidigitation right behind him. So all he hears is just this really peaceful drumming, just like do, 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 do.
Whoa.
Dude, did the drums come in? Oh, dude, this is gonna be the greatest part. Can we get like 2 stiff, like if you got something like a fire wine or like something like
As you're speaking to the bartender, you just hear this loud behind you, and you turn around and you can see the large tabaxi man is just like on the floor, just
make that 3.
What?
Get him some of the Yonkeg stuff.
Wait, no. I already seen nothing today. Why are we?
Maybe the smelling salts.
And at this point, the other 2 tabaxi begin pulling, picking up silverware, like the sharp pointed stuff. One of them picks up a spoon, and just kind of like starts making their way towards you. And the one that picked up the fork just kind of like points it. Forks kind of points one at you and says, "Now what'd you do to my boy?"
Nothing. He just took a hit off the pipe, man. You want some?
The hell's in that shit?
It's just a little bit of feyweed.
I said, what the hell's in that shit?
The
I
good
said
shit's
it's
in there.
just a little feyweed, dude.
I never seen a pipe put my boy on his butt like that.
Well, like everybody's got their limits, man.
There's a shrill whistle from the door.
Uh-oh.
And everybody just kind of like stops and looks over. Some of them kind of wave it off. And a couple of the others just kind of like stop what they're doing at their table and begin kind of like shoving things off into bags. As you see a roughly 3.5 foot tall figure step into the doorway with a hat on top, nice duster covering the rest of their form, and a shining silver deputy star.
Hey, look, we found the sheriff, dude.
Like, see, you right. You know, see, he took us to the right place indeed, it looks like.
And
Nicely done.
As the figure's moving forward, you don't... Xerxes, make a perception check for me, please.
Sure.
Something that you would recognize, maybe not the rest would.
This whole time, Junior's going to be looking around for anybody who's not covered in soot.
Oh, that's not bad. That's an
With
18.
There's a distinct lack of spurs on wood. And as this figure comes walking up, he takes off the hat. You can see feathers over the top of a blacked out beak. As a shorter Kenku comes walking up, a few gray feathers kind of lining the neck. The taloned feet kind of go step forward, stand over the top of the tabaxi and just go, fuck.
Sheriff?
Looks up at you all. Damn people.
It's not us, the damn people. But much to your chagrin, good sir, we were in fact looking for the sheriff. Or have we perhaps found the deputy?
The Kenku makes his way over and kind of slaps his arm, his hand up on the side of your arm, can't quite reach up to your shoulder, and just says, "Me too, big fella."
Well, it would appear we have a common cause. Well, you're in luck, because we are legendary heroes, and we are here to assist in whatever may be ailing your fine town. Now, if you would so mind, please lead us to the Turtle Snares.
Don't mind him.
I would know this person's name and title and all that, correct?
Mm-hmm. This is Deputy Twerp.
Yeah. Don't mind him, deputy. He's new around here.
Is this the
Damn
dude that
people.
wrote the letter for us?
And as you say that, there's a soft kind of like
Junior.
sound of a crowd clapping, though it's localized specifically to twerp.
I'm gonna look at Junior. Like, you read the letters, right?
He didn't send us, you buffoons. Deputy, we have been hired to take a look into some misfortunes of one of the families in town. To that end, we need to speak with the
turtle shells.
The Turtle Meres. No disrespect to anybody from your lovely town. Perhaps we could get your blessing to go talk to them. Maybe some quid pro quo. Sounds like you need some help finding your sheriff. Maybe he needs to dry out somewhere. We can help you dig him out.
And you see his beak move, and you hear an odd voice come out of him as he just says, "Never would have guessed, bro."
Dude, he knows, dude.
And he proceeds to make this sound of what sounds like this sick guitar riff. Just
Dude, he knows Alex, man. Oh, dude, you've met my bud? Oh,
you met my bud?
You're talking. Oh, me. Okay.
Yeah, he ain't got words of his own if you take my meaning.
I'm gonna sit there and clap. Like, hey, that was pretty impressive.
Oh, bummer.
Didn't have a choice.
You didn't have a choice?
Didn't have a choice.
Who didn't give you one?
Fuck. And he goes up to the counter and he pulls out a chalkboard and proceeds to write out something on the chalkboard and show it to the bartender. A few moments go by and a plate of cornbread is placed in front of him, and he takes off a couple pieces and shoves it into his pockets. One on the inside, pulls off another one, starts chewing on the cornbread.
I'm gonna look over at Garrick and get that. Say, dude, that was the moldy bread I saw in the office that one time.
Oh, that makes sense. I feel so dumb. I thought he was like talking about my friend.
No.
You all met Alex? Because he's like a cool dude, and like he just went away.
Never would have guessed, bro.
No, you totally know him.
Would have guessed, bro.
You have to say to him what you want to hear.
What you want to hear?
See?
And with that, I think Balin would come back with a drink. He would have one for wine for Sayer and a beverage for himself, and be like, "Oh, Garrick, did you have you broken our new friend already? You
No,
must be careful with his fey weed."
I think he's breaking me, dude.
No,
by my understanding.
Good sir, I will tell you this. All right, I care not for your title or your station here, but you do not break my friend, or else you will invite the ire of Balin Il Crescento de Mont.
Disgusting.
I don't think he likes you, dude.
Junior's gonna pull out a pen and paper. He keeps a notebook on him.
Maybe it's the bread.
Maybe it's the bread.
He denies the paper for a moment.
Oh. Beg your pardon.
And just kind of motions at the badge and just says, "Deputized." And takes another piece of the cornbread off the plate and starts kind of pushing his way through the crowd.
Are we deputized, or he was deputized?
Deputized all of us earlier. Where were you when this happened? You said you did not want to work for the man.
Yeah, I still don't want to work.
We're always consultants. Remember, consultants.
Consultants.
He stops at the door and turns to you all and just says,
Do you think he wants us to follow him?
Yeah, I think he does.
Down my drink and then down theirs, and then make my way to the door.
I just take the mug with me.
I'll take my mug and I'll hand it to Garrick as I walk out. So yeah, here you go.
Oh, thanks, bud.
Is it there? No dawdling. We have to go quickly.
I can two-fist. It's good.
Zare will hold up his drink, eyeball it, and then eyeball the spawn of a succubus that just downed his drink. Put it down and just let it go. We'll just tally that one with one long talon for the future problems. No heals for you. Oh God!
Yeah.
Forward
so
we
this is
go.
this is going real south real quick. You might want to be sober for it anyway. Wait, are you ever sober?
I could wish that I were not.
Okay. Just I didn't know. Now think about it. I've never seen you without a drink.
And yet you never see me finish one. And he just tips the drink over and walks out.
Zare, do you want to hit, man?
He just flips you off over his shoulder.
He's not gonna wait forever.
Go
I'm-
on.
He's not
Everybody
gonna
get
wait
drunk.
forever.
We're coming. Yeah, no.
I'm gonna look at Junior's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm never inebriated.
Junior's doing that southern mom. Get on out here. Go.
Junior, they're not
Get
gonna
out
survive
here.
5
Go.
minutes here.
Go.
Not my problem anymore.
My problem anymore.
He gets it.
I get it. I get it now.
Oh God damn it.
As you guys step out into the street and go kind of past that crowd of people on the stairs, I have to change the music very quickly.
Mood change.
Back out into the streets, it is significantly warmer, though unexpectedly so, considering the temperature on the interior of that space, and the number of people. Torp stops at the bottom of the stairs and just kind of takes his head off, hits it a few times, waiting for you all to get down. Before you get there, he puts up a single fingered feather and then pulls one from his hand, and you watch as it turns into an ethereal 6, and then he tosses them all at you as they go towards your face and dissipate.
The hell was that?
Let me see.
So,
Whoa.
can we do like an arcane check or something to see if this is?
There's no need, as mentally you hear a soft, is this thing on? Can you hear me? In your heads.
It's like, oh,
Whoa.
shit, someone's talking to our heads, man.
It's me. That would be me, Twerp.
What?
Twerp?
That's my name.
Finally.
I'm gonna look over at Thrift. He's like, you didn't tell us his name was Twerp.
I tried, but you kept saying and trying to figure out how we talked. Listen!
In my head, man.
It's
I'm
not the first
assuming
time.
You all got the letter from the sheriff. Me, sort of.
We
Oh.
did receive a letter. Its provenance is up for debate.
Seems like you had a couple changes in title.
Well, frankly, I'm a little confused about
Mhm.
some things. See, the sheriff ran off about 2 weeks ago. I haven't seen him since.
2 weeks ago. What happened 2 weeks ago?
No idea. Just decided to move on.
There was nothing going on in town.
Thanks for a few moments. Nothing more than the usual.
More than the usual.
You know, we're not much use around here. People just do what they want to do anyway. I don't have enough men here. Didn't have enough men here with the sheriff here, I guess. My former boss. All of them just kind of, some of them, you know, died in the street. stabbed. Someone got disappeared, probably to the mines. Walked out into the desert, disappeared.
Do what they want to. That doesn't sound like something I would want to do.
I'm only one bird.
Just one bird.
You got a lot of folks around here doing a lot of stuff that seems a little peculiar for their disposition.
What do you mean?
I don't know, just if the norm is, hooting, hollering, and fighting, anybody that seems real keen on that not being the normal thing around here.
And he just kind of shrugs. People do what they want to do, and he flips his duster outward for a moment, and you realize he's not wearing pants.
Who pays your salary?
Honestly, I don't know. I haven't gotten paid in almost a month.
Not been paid in a month?
People
And you're
didn't like
here.
me.
Well, is there anything you need done? Sounds like you're having a rough go of it. And
I mean,
sounds like our investigations might be able to cross paths.
well, if you can go and had a recent missing case of a little girl. Came on my desk about a week ago. I haven't even been to the office, guys. Is there mail? Fuck.
No, but I think your cornbread's bad.
I need to go down to the old temple. They've been trying to revive it. People are starting to do some hoodoo voodoo bullshit over there,
Trying to revive your cornbread?
No. Temple, the old temple to the stone omniscience.
The stone.
You all know that the omniscience was the name of the Illithilich that led the incursion.
So, above table, this is a temple to the Illithid that led the invasion?
Sort of. And those details, if you want those actual details, you can roll a history check to see what your character would know in that scenario.
That's important to me as a Gith. Yeah. We're gonna roll that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Gith, Illithid, kind of really fucking important.
Well, it depends if it's Githyan Kai and Gith Zerai. It's two different scenarios for this situation.
True. One wants to kill him and one wants to forget him.
Either way, I will bring.
Either way, my
Vor.
dice suck.
I will bring Vor and Garrick close and say, "Listen, I know that you are apprehensive of joining this. We will call it a posse, for lack of a better word. But
I work for the man,
yeah, I know. But think of the opportunity to take the system apart from the inside.
I can consult, right? We're consultants.
Guess what? I guess that works.
Okay. You good
With
with
an
Put this
eye?
in an optician.
What?
And he said something about
Adjudicator?
optometrist.
What?
Never mind. Where are we going? To find a little girl in a temple, yes?
Yeah.
With the
Easy.
nines there, the omniscient, everybody, it's well known that the omniscient was an Illithilich, not just an Illithid,
Oh God.
that was attempting to basically scorched earth campaign the world and remake it in their image, starting with Dwellenbar. That said, the temples, the way that they kind of got into a variety of all of this is just that the they set up temples to themselves and coerced people in to work for them. That's about all you know.
Yeah, we're just gonna sit on that one. I'm not happy about that. We're just gonna sit on that one.
You're Githyon Kai or Gezerai?
Raised in the astral, I am a meditative master of psionics. We do not truck with illithids.
Okay. Now, if that's the case, your ancestors at this point were tricked by the omniscient, and your Lich Queen is dead.
Groovy. Fantastic. Love it.
Wow.
If
Wow.
we're able to find this girl for you, which we will do because we are heroes, and that is what heroes do. But if we do this for you, you will lead us to the purple shears.
No, they were purple caterpillars, man.
I love Chuck. I love the fact that Chuck puts up with our shit and doesn't have more of a drinking problem than he does.
Right. Yeah, no, 100%.
Well, while Chuck takes his minor mental break, everyone, congratulations, Sierra Echo. Sierra Echo, you are the winner of the $25 Dice Envy gift card and the Heavy Arms PDF. Please message us in Twitch. Ryan, are you getting these messages?
Dude, that's rad. Way to go, Sierra.
I haven't checked in a bit. Hold on a second.
Good. Well, we'll make sure it gets resolved as long as you send us the message. We're gonna need your email and some stuff to make
I
that
have
happen.
not gotten the first one from Winnie, so we do need that.
Winnie. All right. Anyways, on with the show. For those of you that raided, donate to the Chaos Peace Meter. It all goes to Nami. It's a good cause. You'll win a bunch of things.
We'll talk to the purple shears.
The purple shears.
Caterpillars, man.
I gotta roll something real quick.
Well, messages at this Twitch, the -2 charisma.
I haven't seen no caterpillars.
Dude, that Tabaxi, he's seen more than caterpillars right now, man.
Hey, at least I had the constitution not to fall flat on my ass.
Right? He just like lost it.
He looks past you, Balin, and looks at Vor. And mentally, you can hear, does he mean turtle smears?
I was like, I'm gonna look at it, I was like, yes, that sounds correct. Then I'm gonna say, but honestly, you need to talk to Xerxes. He's the one that led us here. He knows more than I do.
And then throughout the entire connection that that Twerp has with you all, it's heard. I believe that Charles Mears went on vacation and left the boy to run things.
Does that sound pretty normal for them?
That's in the paperwork, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, most recent one.
Who wrote that one? Was it Twerp?
No, Twerp is the one that wrote the actual hey
Request
guys,
for
we need
help.
some help.
All right. Funny you mentioned they left the boy. Junior, you want to show him the paper?
Yeah. Did you send these to us?
I did.
All right.
Zaire, I bet they assumed that we were going to be traveling by conventional means and not teleportation like the heroes that we are. So, perhaps they thought there would be a couple of weeks in between before we got there. It's just a minor inconvenience on their part. It's a honest mistake that happened to anyone.
Do these invoices make sense to you? Does this seem like normal behavior for their family to mint this much gold and platinum?
Well, I know that the Trollsmears run the local mint, and with how we've handled all of, we are kind of like the go-to city for gold and platinum. Makes sense that they'd be ordered a good chunk of change going to Karis is the new capital. I mean, we are on the upward bend of rebuilding the economy, welcome to it.
Right. What kind of personality this youngest son got? Does he seem like the one they leave in charge if they truly went on vacation? And how do you know they went on vacation?
They just... It takes a moment. He looks really confused, and the mental link drops.
Hey.
Still there, dude.
I'd like to try and reestablish it.
Using what?
Give me a moment. I have a list of things that I can tap into with this one.
Dude.
I'll be like, hey, Garrick, I can't hear him anymore. What's going on?
No,
bro?
me neither. Can you hear me?
Hear you talking?
Right.
You guys are assholes.
Think really hard. Can you hear me, dude?
Can you hear me?
Like, you see me all
Yeah,
the
just like
Hey,
I'm just
dude,
like
can
looking at
hear
you, like
me?
holding my horns, just like
You see me put my fingers to my temples, like, you hear me, man?
I
See
I'm just
Junior
gonna
put his
use-
fingers to his temple, but just rubbing out the pain from the headache.
I think I'm just going to use the Gethyanki telepathic ability. It's like 30 feet. Someone that's willing. Knock, knock.
Okay.
Because, I mean, if he shuts me out, I'm not going to, like, force it. That's rude.
Not currently willing.
Cool. I'll just shake my head at the party. Just be like, no.
Can we do an insight check on the deputy? See if he's like
Sure.
trying to hide something from us?
yeah, like how's he
Absolutely.
acting right now?
He is deep in thought and just kind of standing there, just
That's a 9.
the 9. His body language is tense. He's thinking incredibly hard, having a hard time. Something.
Well,
Focus.
are we all going to sit around here and just think ourselves to death, or are we going to take some action, huh? There's a girl's life in danger.
Yeah, might as well start there. Earn us some good faith.
So we're like going to the house, right?
Okay.
Oh,
Like, are we going to the girl's house? Or are we going to the turtle spear?
Hold
The
on.
ruins.
Hold on just a second.
What?
You get the girl.
yeah.
Market Square. And you see him like kind of think for a second, and then very frustrated, he pulls out another feather and just very quickly just reconnects to all of you and just says, like all of you to go to Market Square near the prison and see that was where she was seen last. I don't know that they went on vacation anymore, and I need to go to that temple. I need to go talk to someone.
You need like backup, dude?
No.
So do you have like a description, or is it just a little girl running around?
She's her name's Annie. Roughly about 4'3", 4'5", somewhere in there. Blonde. Always wears a purple ribbon in her hair.
She's not like an orphan, right? She has parents.
is she okay? Is she okay, Annie?
Oh,
God,
no.
you beat me to it. God damn it.
Oh, no.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
And this has been a great charity stream.
Chuck's calling. You
He's
hear
just
here
calling
they're
my
3
house.
hours
Thank you very
in.
much, everybody.
3 hours into the 3-day stream, Chuck is done.
Yeah.
Well,
Done with your shit.
Kidding.
then let us be off to find Annie. It is like I always say, never think, and Balin's out the door.
Okay.
Outside, dude.
Make a.
Oh, I thought we were in the place.
You're outside. The fact
No,
that you ran
Balin
another
would
door is impressive.
100% say, and Balin's out the door. Like audibly
Balin.
say that.
Balin
That's why
exits.
I'm like,
Stage left. Be gone.
yeah,
They would always talk in third person.
right, yeah.
I mean, you didn't quite go through this market square that you're aware of, and he just kind of like Twerp watches as you leave, and looks back at Junior Xerxes and just says, "The fountain, the one that goes to my granddad, Grandpappy Twerp. You'll see it."
I'll keep an eye out for it.
Meet me at the gates and meet me there in the morning. And as you kind of like look up, the sun's already starting to fade a little bit past the
At least
horizon.
we can stay.
And as he kind of like jogs away, he turns around and kind of looks in your direction. You all hear, "You can stay at the Squelch Mug on my dime." And then he continues moving on.
I will definitely take him up on that.
Open bar, dude.
Like, so yeah,
Yes,
free
yes.
housing. Let's go.
So, fountain.
The Poppy Twerp.
Puppy Twerp's fountain. Where's
Poppy
the fountain?
In
Like-
the market square. He literally just told us that.
Well, do you know where the market square here is? Where is the market
I'm gonna
square
look-
here?
I look at Xerxes like Xerxes.
Yeah, dude.
I know the damn town.
Well, then,
Balin is talking to anyone on the street at this point.
I
A
mean,
telepathic
people-
bird has told me to
God.
find Annie at the purple ribbon.
I've had nights like that.
There are many people that are just like, and then some of them that are just immediately like just ignoring you as they go by, but they kind of like look back over their shoulder as they go by. One of like you get the attention of a kindly old man. He's bald. He's got a bit of a beard going down across the top of his, like braided down across his chest. Wearing some leather, like a leather apron. Looks like he's got no shirt on. Looks like he's been working all day. He's ripped beyond belief, and he's just like, "What do you mean, telepathic bird? I don't told you to find."
Yes, a bird who speaks with not his own voice, but in your head. And he whispered to me in this dark tongue to find Annie.
I don't
with blonde
understand.
hair. Little Annie with the purple ribbon. She is in danger, good sir. Where is the marketplace? Where is the fountain of Pappy Twerp?
You mean Grandpappy Twerp?
I
yeah.
meant what I said.
You said Pappy Twerp. Pappy Twerp's still alive.
Fountain and market, dude.
Right. Sorry. Act like you're going towards the old temple, the newer one. I can't think of who it goes to anymore. I'll never go there. So why would I go there? It's not Sunday. There's a market square on the other side, bunch of tents, a couple of buildings. But the thing that you're talking about, that fountain, the Grandpappy Twerp, can't miss it. There's like elephant tusks coming out of it at the base. There's like, what looks like fire underneath this majestic bird person.
Cool. So,
Good thing for you. Acting is my specialty.
hey, dude, do you
Sounds
do you
like good
smoke? I'm like busy making a little hand roll. Like, dude, thanks a lot for your help, man.
Something real quick as you guys.
I will
Sure.
attempt to persuade.
Okay, make a persuasion check then.
Okay.
If you
Can
do take that,
I give him the help action because I'm proficient in persuade?
Sure.
I will give him the help action.
What
Not
is
that
it you're
matters.
doing?
Would you like to light it up here right now?
Right here.
With that
right
crit.
now.
Never mind.
God,
No, really. Here, smoke it now.
He takes it
Dave's not here, man.
in hand, just kind of looks at you funny.
It's all good, dude.
Can you
Yeah, no, here's a light. Just a little prestidigitation.
As you prestidigitate the light up, it begins to just kind of.
Yeah, you're gonna have a great night, dude. Thanks. Let's go to the market.
This is I've never had anything. The hell is that? That ain't tobacco.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it's kind of wacky, like a wacky tobacco.
It's a little spicy. It's like my own blend.
You're gonna want to find a friend real quick because you're about 3 minutes from hitting the floor.
The hell are you on about? I'm fine. It's just.
No, he's good. No, come on, Junior. He's good, man.
Yeah, he'll be fine. He'll be fine.
Yeah, it's just a little spicy. You have a good night, bud. Thanks for the directions, man.
Just I mean, it's just wacky. I don't. It kind of looks around both ways and takes the apron off and lets kind of hang over the lower half of his waist. Just bare-chested, ripped old man standing there in the middle of the street, just confused out of his mind. I need all of you to make perception checks, followed by wisdom saving throws, please.
Oh shit!
Fucking A.
Whoops. Sorry.
Please stop getting old men high.
No, because it's really fucking fun. Yes. What a perception check! That is the second one in a row.
D20s. Why is there a one there?
That's my perception check. My second perception check.
So many
check
dice
in a
going
row.
across the screen. It's
and
Four,
I get a
Xerxes.
15 on
twos.
perception and a 2 on the wisdom saving throw.
I get a
Strong
1 on
neg
perception
Strong
and a
neg 2 energy.
27 on a wisdom saving throw.
Strong neg 2 energy.
Jesus.
Only neg 2 I have is intelligence.
22 on perception, 11 on wisdom save.
I haven't the faintest fucking clue what's going on, but like I'm solid, dude.
No, you are fucking not.
No, perception 1, wisdom 27.
I still don't think you're solid.
I don't know what's going on,
I'm
but
strongly
I'm
doubtful.
fucking solid.
Aelin starts grabbing a hold of Garrick. He feels pretty solid.
I think I just broke Chuck.
Chuck was already broken.
Chuck, I have failed both rolls miserably. And floor is
Great,
yours.
wonderful. All right, I gotta go through those now. Hold on. Let's see. We got a wisdom save from Garrick. That's good. What is your what was your perception check?
1.
1. Cool. Balin, okay. Garrick, you that ringing returns in your head, and you now have disadvantage on all ability checks until I say so.
Is that a spell or a magical effect? Damn
it's just a constant whining in your ear to the point where now you can hear it so loudly it actually like physically hurts. Let's see.
God, what would happen if I failed the save? Jesus.
Junior, what did you get for perception? I missed it.
10 on the perception.
Okay. Vor got a 22, but on the wisdom save got a what?
I got an 11.
Okay. Great. And Zur got a
11 and
15 on the
18.
perception. Oh, Zur, sorry. This is Zerx.
And Zerx, you got a 15 on the perception. What on the wisdom save?
A 3.
Okay.
Mother.
Weird.
Right.
Yeah.
As you all
safe is the word you were looking for.
As you all kind of meander your way into this market square, it is still packed as the sun is beginning to set, as darkness finally reaches over the top. It takes forever to go anywhere in the city for some reason, and it is absolutely infuriating as the lights begin to flicker on automatically throughout the streets, as people begin to continue about their way, gathering up different things. You hear this from overhead as the trails of smoke at the top of the hill cut out for a few moments before they just go back in, and people begin moving their way down into the streets as a whole. As you're walking into the square, feel free to move forward. The map is yours. Do what you want to do.
Well, I could tell you, I'm gonna head downtown. Thank
I'm
you.
just gonna trot through like I know the place, because I do.
Balin will just trot through with Xerxes
so
because he is Balin.
What was that disadvantage on, Chuck?
All ability checks.
Oh, dear God.
As you're walking into this square, the first thing that really catches your attention is not just the lights that are flickering around in these large, brilliant metal lampposts. In the center of this square is a very large fountain, upon which you can see these elephant tusks like carved out of these faces and of what looks like a very happy and beautiful, peaceful elephantine face with water coming out of the tusks, not the trunks. It's very awkward for a moment for you to kind of look at as it pours down onto that second tier. Where you can see what looks like just fire roaring up around it, as there are images of what look like humanoid figures through the fire, just kind of like swimming in the fire. And at the bottom, you can see at each intersection where the stone begins to meet with the water, you can see what looks like a figure sitting there, like a Goliath figure studying a book with a pair of glasses on. But at the top, the most majestic piece of this is a figure similar to that of Twerp, standing heroically with a massive sheriff's badge on their chest that's just blank, and the hand is upward, like one hand raised and fist triumphantly holding a dagger.
That's a bit ostentatious.
Yeah. With that perception check, Vor in particular, what are you proficient in tool-wise? Are you proficient in anything tools?
I am proficient in alchemy kit.
That's it?
That is it.
Okay. From where you're standing across the way, you can see, like, while all these people are here, they look like most of them, like, just offhand, don't look like they belong in this space. However, across the way, this awning where you can see a figure up underneath it, currently working on something. You can see what look like finely crafted chairs, stools, and the like hanging from hooks and along the walls. And all you see is just this large burly figure currently like from where you're at.
Balin will proceed to the fountain.
Okay.
And unsheath his lute.
Okay.
They will begin to strum and walk across the fountain, the edges, the rim.
Okay.
And as I find a good crowd of people, I will begin to shout. Good people of the flattest of forges, I, Balin Il Grosseto de Mont, demand your attention. For me and my comrades are in search of little Annie with the purple ribbon. That will cast mass suggestion.
Oh my God.
Okay.
I mean, while he's doing this, I'm gonna pay attention for anybody that is purposely avoiding this. Although, mass suggestion, I guess.
Oh God.
I have to ask. I hear this metallic clanking sound. Do you have a fucking bell?
It's the armor. I'm sorry.
Okay, cool.
This is why you get disadvantage on stealth saving throws.
I'm
I
a
will cast
little
mass
bit
suggestion. And the suggestion that I will give is that if anyone has any information or has seen little Miss Annie with the purple ribbon in the last 24 hours, to please come and speak with me.
And 60 feet of you?
12 individuals.
I think you get more than that. Unless it's limited by the spell.
Chuck, are you upset with me?
No, by no means.
Oh, okay.
This is actually a really rad move.
As you kind of like say this and strum outward, You can see the light kind of like flickering behind the eyes, almost reflecting the light around them. I need you to make just a base charisma check.
Check. Well, unfortunately, that is a 13. Okay. But also keep in mind I'm using my instrument. If that helps.
It does change the outcome a little bit.
Mac Fermid the Cittern.
There are the majority of these people do not seem to really know what you're talking about at first. Before you can see this dwarven woman kind of pipe up and go, "Yeah, I know Annie. I saw her a few days ago. She was playing in the water. Right where you're standing."
Unfortunately, I said 24 hours ago, so you are disqualified, madam. I will get to you in a moment. Anybody within the last 24
person say, "No, she's been gone for a whole week. What are you talking about?" And a tiefling pipes up and just goes, "I saw her yesterday, literally eating an apple at that stall." And she points to to a nearby fruit stall. And another person proceeds to pipe up and just goes, "Well, last time I saw her, she was getting pushed down by that boy Tommy a couple blocks down the way. I haven't seen her since."
I will, after playing for a bit longer, I will hop down off the fountain and head to the fruit stall.
Would I know of any hearsay or rumors of people having memory troubles lately?
No. But you can roll a history check to see if you know who Annie is now that people are actually talking about her.
All right.
Okay, well, I just mass suggested, so you have to tell me.
That's an 8.
So a girl with a ribbon. Why would you be paying attention to anybody with a ribbon in there? Unless you're trying to blow something up.
She's not a rock.
Don't know that.
Duly noted, Xerxes. Duly noted.
What? Dude, did anybody else have that buzzing, ringing, like tinnitus thing in their ear
No, I
right
will
now?
tell you, I feel like my pitch has been a little off. Yeah, perhaps the dust, maybe it's an altitude thing. I'm not certain. But anyways, to the fruit vendor.
What?
Making your way over to the fruit cart, there is a half-orc woman standing there, waiting patiently. Some of the fruit looks cleaner, some of it doesn't. Looks like some of it's probably been sandblasted. Her hair is kind of down and the pigtails across her shoulders, braided tightly. Can I help you?
It is not me you can help, madam, but a poor, innocent little Annie with the purple ribbon. She is alone and in need of help. You could be the one to help her. I have heard rumor through the streets, through the winds, that you have provided her sustenance in the form of an apple not less than 24 hours ago.
Oh, for fuck's sakes, copper for your thoughts. Has Annie been by here in the last couple days? I hold out a copper.
She takes it, looks at it, and hands it back. He talks funny.
He's not from around here.
Got that. Well, tell me, why are you looking for her? Because I haven't seen her in days. Maybe Weeks?
Like we're supposed to be looking for her, man.
That's funny because the gentleman over there said she was here not a day ago.
Garrick, make a perception check.
Oh god damn it.
I don't know what to tell you. I don't remember giving her any apple. I don't remember seeing her recently.
You're kidding me.
What'd you get? Natural 20. Okay.
That weed kicking in, you see everything.
I can now discern colors from
You can
time.
see into the astral plane.
I can speak blue.
The ringing in your ears clarifies into a soft, lilting voice singing this soft.
I pull out my pan flute and try and match the tone.
As you're doing so, you watch from behind the half-orc woman for a few moments. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Oh god.
As you see this from the shadow flickering behind her in the lamplight.
16.
You see a face push its way out, lipless, teeth perfectly white, mouth open, swaying from side to side, the eyes completely void of color, matching that pale skin that's tight across the top of the cheeks. And suddenly none of you are talking to a half-orc woman anymore. You have no idea why you're standing there. Maybe you wanted some fruit.
Do I still see the creepy thing?
Just gone.
Do I
and
remember?
You don't even and now that you're here looking at this space, as you're playing that tune, that ringing comes back in your ear for a moment, and then you just kind of play the tune again. Right, that kiwi looked pretty good.
And I don't remember the face.
No.
Fuck!
Balin grabs an apple and takes a bite of it and turns to Zare and says, yes, that's, as I was telling you, right, the hag that we met on the Isles of Blight, you remember that mission? She told me if you ever finish your drink, you will die instantly.
Dude, I finish drinks all the time.
We don't. None of us remember why we came to the.
No. This is why I asked for your wisdom saving throws earlier.
It's like, so what are we here again?
What the hell are we doing?
Vor, you very much like something about that stand over there with the variety of chairs. Looks comfy.
So those chairs over there look pretty comfy, so I'll walk over to them.
Okay.
Did I need bread?
I had to be here for something. Why the fuck
don't eat
would I
bread.
come all the way to?
No,
We
dude.
came here to find Annie with the purple ribbon. Do I remember that much?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Though-
I don't know. What are you all standing around for, anyways?
Dude, because I want a kiwi, man.
Wait, I have an idea. And I walk over to the fountain.
It's like those chairs these chairs over here look really comfortable.
Yes!
So I'm
Yes! Do it, JD, do it!
Would do it, please.
Burn another spell slot. Let's fucking go.
It's so weird. It's so weird, I swear. I had my 6th level spell slot before we began. I don't know where it went.
Have you ever had Vuja Day? It's like deja vu, but it's a feeling that you're gonna do something again that you haven't done.
What?
Yeah.
But I can see. I can create that effect.
What?
Yes, watch. Ready?
Okay.
Are you ready for it?
Yeah.
All right. Keep your eyes on me.
Vor, as you make your way across the courtyard space, I can't even find your token. There you are. Okay. Kind of, meander your way over there. For how nice these chairs are, it's surprisingly empty, other than the large figure standing over the, sitting at a bench, currently sanding portions of sanding portions of what looks like a chair, just kind of pushing past it, sanding it down. Finally, you see this large tiger-like tabaxi, his shoulders wide, shirt off, and is intently focused. You can see occasionally as he's as you approach, you see one of the ears twitch, and he turns around and snaps, and suddenly he's got a shirt on. Whatever little bit of matted fur was there from sweat is now clean, as he just turns around and goes, "Good evening. I am Torjek. Unfortunately, if you have met our dear deputy, you may know me as Small Jack. I make great wooden chairs. Can I interest you in a bar stool?" And he pulls one off the railing nearby and kind of sets it down on the bench, and it is very finely crafted, but very plain.
I'm gonna look at it and say, boy, these chairs look really, really comfortable. Like you must do a lot of effort into making them. Can I try it out?
No.
Well, how are you
Sure, I can't try it out.
Make a persuasion check.
So anyways, like I was saying, ready to watch me. Junior, remember that time a bunch of patrons came in and they sat down and the chairs all broke?
Oh, yeah, I remember
Yes,
that.
well, I was juggling them and then Zer cast grease on all the chairs and they all fell and broke, but then we all put them together in just a fashion that they only last for a second. And then I snap.
19 on persuasion.
And you don't remember any of that.
Right, okay.
Yeah, it was really funny when all those chairs broke that time.
He kind of looks at you. I suppose you could potentially sit in one of my chairs. You could test them out. Though, he pulls one out that looks like it's made of. That looks fairly worn, and he just kind of scoots it out to you with a loud across his wooden floor. Sits it there for a moment, pass it on the back. Let me try out one of my chairs.
I was like, well, this isn't quite like that one over there, but sure, why not? So I will.
It's the same make. I have made it with my own hands.
Yeah, that one looks a little nicer though, but I'll take your word for it, and then I'll.
I'm sorry. Are you insulting my workmanship?
No, never. No offense meant. No offense meant. I'll gladly try this chair out.
This is what I thought.
I will sit down in the chair.
It's a nice chair. It's very, very, very comfy. And you take a second and you realize, wait, hold on. He has wood in the desert.
Like, whoa, man. It's like, this is awesome. Like, where'd you get all this wood? This is like, I don't see any trees for miles around.
I have it imported from the older tree forests. And it is, some of the wood is exotic. It is not cheap. The one you are sitting in, though it has been sat in many times, is still 450 gold pieces.
I was like, I kind of snuggle into it. I'm like, yeah, that seems right, but I'm gonna stand up and my hand around. It's like, I appreciate that, but I don't think I'm interested at that price point.
All right, I am sorry to hear this. Make a perception check. as you say that, you can see you realize that he goes to stretch his hands for a moment as he grabs a hold of the chair, and the knuckles bend the wrong direction before they grab a hold of the chair and kind of like scoot it back over to the other side of his bar. You can roll a religion check if you'd like.
It's like that sounds like a special type of creature, but I think I'll roll 12.
It's weird.
I'm like, well, that's interesting. All right, well, I appreciate your time, sir, and then I'll start walking back to the fountain.
Okay. He just he picks up his chisel and just kind of ting 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 before he grabs a hold of the sanding block that he had and shh.
As I get back, I'll look over at Xerxes like, hey man, there's some really nice chairs over there, bro. You seem like you really need a place to stand. You should try them out.
Oh, you mean, well, you're talking to, Jack back there.
Yeah, little Jack, I think he said.
Would I know about the nature of, our chairmaker?
A history check.
A lot
First
of
off,
those.
to see if you even recognize him in the first place.
Okay. No, absolutely not. No idea.
Don't even know who this guy is.
No idea who you're talking about.
However, it is strange that he has wood in Flatforge.
Usually the furniture gets imported.
Yeah, he said he has some exotic wood from some forest or something other. Probably where he's from. I mean, I think I remember Tabaxis are from the woods.
A lot of tabaxi around here.
All furniture is important, man. Like, you gotta sit somewhere or sleep, or desks, tables, coat hangers, like coat racks. All furniture is important.
Oh, look, it's like that. You're right, Garrett. You're right. You should try his chairs because they were really comfortable.
All right, yeah, like the dude up there. Cool.
I'm gonna make my way and see who he's talking about.
Okay, over there's a tiger striped tabaxi, white, broad-shouldered. Now shirtless again, which is weird. Sanding down a chair.
Hey, bud. Our buddy said that you've got like really good chairs, and I was telling like my friends that all furniture is like really important. Can I just like look at one? Like, is this one that you're making right now?
He gets up with the chisel in hand, and it's in a bit of a threatening manner as it's down, facing the wrong direction. You can see he just kind of stands up and, are you all doing what they call the fucking with me?
What? No, dude. He said you have totally rad chairs, and I was telling everybody how important furniture is. And he said you should go check out the dude with the chairs. So like we came over to check out the dude with the chairs, and that's a really good looking chair, man.
How well off does this tabaxi look? Like, very,
especially for Flatforge.
So like, if we finish what we're doing here and after we make a bunch of money, can I buy one off you? How much do they run, man?
He flips the chisel around and points in that direction towards the one that Vor pointed to before, and he said, "That one is 750 gold pieces."
Wow.
He points to another one that's made of a darker wood, and just says, "That one is 935."
Wow.
He points to one that has like what looks like mixed wood kind of swirling up the sides to make these nice little lion heads at the top. That one is a specialty item, 1350.
Dude, that's really nice. Can I do a nature check on the types of woods?
Yeah.
There.
Those are great
Home.
woods, man.
In Cat Home, I am known as the shadow that moves amongst the hazy fields.
Dude, I think the darker one is more my speed. So after we get paid, I'm totally gonna come and grab that. I mean, if somebody else buys it first, I totally get it, like first come, first serve. But I like the shape and the craftsmanship, and your eye for color is really top notch, man.
All of you that are standing at this awning, make a perception check. Besides Vor, who already noticed it. Okay.
Can't roll
Okay.
for anything.
Nope, sure can't. Okay.
15.
Perception.
Yep.
There's almost no point to me rolling perception checks.
Damn.
Yeah, I did okay.
I think Zare's just like, ta-da.
Zare and Junior notice that the knuckles are bending the wrong direction around the chisel, and you can make religion checks if you'd like.
I would like.
I'll allow religion or Arcana.
I'm about that life.
Fucking hell.
Like every
Oh my
single.
God.
Oh, dude, come on.
Mm.
That bounced. That was that. Oh God.
Need to check something real quick.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Like every DM in this room is screaming right now.
How many of us are
I'm
DMs?
screaming.
Like, we're all fucking DMs.
Oh yeah. Actually, yeah. No, look at the line. Yeah, but it's just like, oh God.
Fuck you.
No, hey, no, TCAT, you're 100% right. This could be an immediate TPK.
With a 13.
I mean, we're good. We're good.
With a 13.
Level 11.
I'll give you this much with a 13.
Sure.
Backwards knuckles are abnormal for tabaxi in general.
Really?
Yep.
You think?
Well, I mean backwards.
Well-
I mean some of them have like the backwards knees, so you know.
Well,
Those aren't
Marsh,
backwards. Those aren't knees.
You're right. Sorry, I don't know. Look, I'm not a biologist. Anyway, so,
I
Me
we
and
need to find a temple
me and
of the
Trevor are like,
optometrist.
why?
However, there's something itching at the back of your head. You can hear it whispering. You can feel this infernal presence in the back of your mind that just screams fiend, looking at those knuckles.
Yeah, I'm gonna gently reach out to my fellows and say, I believe there is a drink that we need to finish at the end right now, my friends.
have we found a little girl?
How
There
do you
are
remember
drinks
all the
to
prices?
be finished.
That's what I want to know. Do you write it? Is it on a card or something on the back of the furniture?
I am.
No,
It is a gift I wish I had possessed.
He's a
I'm an intelligent
master
man.
craftsman, man. He
I'm a
knows what to charge for his time.
Your horned friend is correct. I am a master at my craft, and I am an
Surely it
intelligent
must be. 'Cause
creature.
I would not. I can't even remember
Oh.
what you said. Your name was 5 minutes ago, but
Gordon?
let alone the prices of the 975, 740. I think you said that one was 322.
It's
Which
around
one?
1,000, man. It's okay. So yeah, so we gotta go finish this drink because my tall, thin, creepy friend said that we have to, and we're looking for this girl. But when we get paid, that like $1,000 dark one, totally, dude. If it's still here, it's going home with me.
Oh, the dark
am-
one will be going home with you. Don't worry. Come. please.
Curious of what your intentions were walking in here when you saw wood in the desert.
Oh, I just like chairs, man. I was telling them how important furniture is.
Don't pay him no mind.
Yes, this one time I juggled 7 chairs in one time.
Do not touch my chairs.
Yeah, no, these are not the juggling chairs,
You
man.
insulting my craftsmanship now?
No, I
no.
am saying do not touch my chairs.
Yeah, don't touch the chair, man.
And that wood is worth relatively the same as gold, depending on what it is. Here.
Chairs that are important in Flatforge.
Yeah.
My
I mean-
runic holes make take many because of how much they sit and read.
Imported and important.
Oh, you said imported.
Oh,
Both
hell.
are correct.
Well,
I'm
yeah,
leaving.
like
I'm leaving.
wait, no, dude, come
Yeah.
on, man, dude, like awesome tiger, dude. I'm buying this chair when we get paid. If someone else buys it, I get it, but like, keep your bud Gary in mind, okay?
If you put a solid, you sound familiar. If you put a good, we'll say 30% down now, I will put it on hold for you.
Oh,
Which
man,
one are you wanting? You are wanting the ebony?
Yeah.
Over my shoulder. That money can be spent on drinks.
No, you're buying, dude. Oh God, I don't. 30%. That's tight right now. But
420 for now.
yeah, no, that's really tight. But if I come up with it the next couple days, because we're probably going to be here
I
like
will
a
not
couple
be
weeks.
holding it for you. I
No.
apologize, there is
Yeah,
no
no,
deposit.
don't first come first serve. But like, if I show up with a deposit in like a day or two, cool. If it's not here, I totally get it. But I mean, who knows?
Do you happen to surf, man with horns?
No, but my buddy always wanted to take me surfing.
Okay, this explains a lot. And he just turns around and goes back to, shh. If you ever want anything waxed or a surfboard made, I am your guy.
Dude, my friend would totally love you.
Probably.
Can I just say, don't get a wax from a Rakshasa? It's not like a Brazilian, I promise.
I know, right? Jesus.
He seems like a good man.
Oh
But
no, he's a
No.
rad dude.
Yes, surely, sir. I mean, you'd be willing to hold it for my friend. I mean, we are
No, dude,
here
no.
to do
no,
business,
no,
and
no.
we're here to help this town. We are
No,
looking for a
bail,
little
dude,
girl named
bail,
Annie.
dude, bail. Like,
Oh,
if
you
I-
were looking for the girl Annie with her. Oh, she used to come by regularly.
Is
was
she
very
okay?
sweet. I think she is okay. I have not
And
asked her
is
if
she
she is
okay?
okay in a few days. I've not seen
Okay.
her.
So a few days now.
Unfortunately, He sits back down with his back to you all, and you just hear him mumble something. If you have proficiency in perception, you can roll a perception check.
I think I'm probably too far away, right?
Yeah.
Solid 10
Oh
on the
God, I
perception.
saw that. Fuck.
Wait,
Like, I
wait.
would love to learn about this world.
Yeah.
And what's
sounds
going
great.
on in it.
Sounds great, Chuck.
The dice don't care.
No, like
Did you-
seriously,
Is
bail.
anybody else
lore for
proficient?
you.
Is
No.
anyone else proficient in perception?
Not even
No.
close.
Am I the only one that's proficient in perception?
I am, but
My
I'm not here.
dude, my wisdom is 11.
You're the smart one in the group.
Yeah.
Junior
This
Higgins,
terrifies me.
You hear
And I have-
soft. You have what?
I was going to say, I have the other P's: performance, persuasion.
Same here.
Junior, you catch just a single word, perished, and that's it from his mumbling.
Wait,
What was that?
And he
No,
looks back over his shoulder. Oh, hey, it's just nothing. You should go and have drinks with your friends.
Yeah. So yeah, again, if I get like 400-500 gold in like a couple days and it's not here, I totally understand. I
Yeah,
won't be
yeah,
heartbroken.
he understands.
Yeah. Let's go, okay? Zare, wait up, dude. Zare, dude, you got long legs, man. And I'm like, I literally start mirthful leaping to try and catch up.
Xerxes, this market was a complete bust.
Uh,
I need to
anything
think
else?
several words to that bird.
Yeah,
later,
well,
all right?
that-
Because
back at the fountain when we get there, I'm gonna cast Divine Sense.
Back at the fountain? Okay.
Yeah, so 60 feet. Any fiends, undead, celestials, anything on a hollow spell. And they
I
come
was,
across either under a smell or
Where
it's either
are
gonna
you-
be. I'm like probably over here somewhere.
Go ahead and move your token over to where
I
you think
can
you would
find
be.
out where. I don't know where it went.
Your token's up here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
We
move
were all hanging out
Yeah.
on that side over here.
well, I walked back to the fountain though, so I wouldn't have been there. Like right around here, right in there,
it. Okay, 60 feet.
60
I was-
feet.
I was gonna do that, but
Nope.
when the face showed up, but then I forgot the face was there.
What all do
damn
you
it.
get with your divine sense as a?
So it's any celestial, undead, or fiend or anything under the consecrate or desecrate function, and it's either going to be a smell, like a rotten smell for evil, or a chiming bell in your ear for celestial.
You get nothing here from where you're located.
Right. No, so what? So well, I don't sense anything out of the ordinary over here.
What were you saying, Trevor?
No, I was gonna do the exact same thing if I didn't forget that the fucking face disappeared. God damn it! I'm immediately going divine say. I forgot. Sucks. Zare, wait up, dude.
Feel free to move your tokens to where you're going
Where the hell is Zare?
if you would like to. What's Junior doing? What's Xerxes doing?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh,
Okay.
You guys are too.
Oh no,
kind.
after
Canadian
you.
standoff.
Jesus.
No, you go, bud. No, you go. Yeah, no, yeah, no, yeah, no.
Oh yeah, bud.
Oh yeah,
Oh
hey,
yeah,
no.
sure. Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, no, dude. Yeah.
Oh no, yeah. No,
Canadian
I'm gonna.
remix.
I didn't mean to
Kinda-
lose my temper there.
I'm
Don't
gonna
make
check
me
these
do
other
nothing.
stalls and see what's going on. I know, like we got the fruit stall, we got the not rock Sasha, like
Ah.
The very normal tabaxi with very normal wood.
yeah, yes.
Yes.
Very normal knuckles.
Hey, I'm not going to judge man's wood.
Like,
You guys
I'm
get
just-
new. You guys get new checks tomorrow morning if you really want to go back and think on the day or whatever in the morning. So we can talk about it. As you're kind of like going around, make a general perception check for me, please.
Oompst.
$13 and $11. Going from building to building, stall to stall, the carts with the like the wagons with the cloth tops are just knickknacks, paddywhacks, occasional dog getting a bone.
God damn
Um,
it, you did-
Listen, I'm bad. I'm here for a reason. I am -2 charisma. Okay.
Right?
Ooh.
But no, generally speaking, it's just knickknacks. One of them is selling some sort of meat on a stick that you're not sure what kind. Some of them are selling drinks, though probably more or less not potent. Some of them are selling toys. The buildings around here, most of them are actually homes for the most part. Seems like that shop was oddly one of the only shops in this block. So,
Just gonna make some general inquiries at the shop owners about this Annie with the blonde hair and purple ribbon.
make
You gotta-
a charisma check if you were doing so.
Okay.
And just quick, while he's doing that, just not liking how fuzzy his head feels and how weird the responses from the people around are, Xerxes is going to take his headband and tighten it up, and I'm going to cast Intellect Fortress.
You have intellect fortress? What the
I'll
fuck?
allow you to roll a wisdom saving throw now with advantage.
Damn.
11 on that charisma check.
Aelin's just like waving. He's like talking to Xerxes and like waving his hands in front of his face and just keeps going and going. And
one
Xerxes
more.
is just a blank.
Same exact roll. That's a 12.
Okay.
What the shit?
With a general charisma of 11, as you're kind of moving around, you again, it's similar to what you already got. A lot of it is conflicting opinions on what happened to the girl, where she's at. So, like, you even happen to talk to someone you think might be crazy, as he talks about, she was drug away by the dogs, but you haven't seen any dogs here. So,
God, I fucking hate the city sometimes.
Yes, so like I said, my one conclusion now, Xerxes, is that we are dealing with wormholes, some sort of space-time warp.
What are you on about?
Think about this, right? Maybe poor Annie, she falls into this wormhole now. She is a week ago, but then she is today, and then she is yesterday, and then she is tomorrow.
Listen, I've worked Flatforge for at least 30 years. There ain't no worms with no holes.
Oh, but maybe you wouldn't
Well,
know.
that's
Maybe
not
has it
entirely
been 30
true.
years?
Well, not here. Out there.
They do exist.
So, like, Zare, do the like the very tip points of those ears hurt? I've always wanted to ask you. Because, like, I've seen elves, but those are, like, spiky, dude.
So, what is the party doing now with this information?
Getting a
Anything?
goddamn drink.
Yeah, I'm following the gift, man.
I would probably walk around after we hear this information, and I would try to divine sense again on the other corner.
You would do divine sense in the other corner across the way. Nothing.
Nothing. That means I guess. I only got five. I only got 5 uses of it. Why not? Right?
Only 5? Jesus. Okay.
Might as well pop them, right?
Yeah.
So as you all make your way back to the squelched mug, no information whatsoever. Nothing but conflicting opinions on the matter.
That only
You
matters
all-
if I care about other people's opinions.
That's true. As you all head back to the squelched mug, you go up the stairs. It is again uproarious. You find a purple lavender tiefling working the main bar. Actually catches you as you walk in and just says, "Hey, Twep said you'd be coming."
Yeah.
Fantastic. You'll be staying downstairs, and she places 6 keys down on the bar top.
Dude, we're getting separate rooms. This is rad.
Oh, thank God.
Oh,
It's like, I don't need my own room really, but whatever.
excuse me, ma'am. Did you see like one of the cat tabaxi people kind of like looking kind of like a spotted coat? He was laying on the floor. Is he okay?
Oh, I'm sure Davey took care of it before.
Okay,
worry
cool.
about
Just making sure.
Yep. Can I get you anything to drink?
Yeah, it's all going on Twerp's tab, right?
No.
That's what he said.
The boy is broke.
And how's he affording these rooms?
Yeah.
I'm nice.
Okay, valid.
We appreciate you. Bless your heart.
He's a sweet man. I'm
As
not
we
too
debate
worried
where the little bird gets his finances from and why this woman owes him money
Or favors. Quote.
to the
unquote.
deputy.
Or both.
We're both.
We'll take a quick moment here to shout out Vorpal with a massive $50 donation
Yo.
towards the Kados meter, the Elderwood dice vault that Trevor is going to attempt to. There it is. Beautiful. One of those is coming your way, good sir. Congratulations.
Fantastic.
As you have won this hour's giveaway. So thank you again, everybody. Thank you for all the help in everything we do here for Nami, and your desire to make things as difficult as possible for us as we bumble through this adventure. Chuck is so painstakingly prepared. So thank you. Keep that chaos meter going. We're catching up. And the next giveaway is a key for Foundry. You get your own copy of Foundry. That is
well, like an entire key.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude.
Like
No,
the whole
just the first
$50
four, just the first four numbers. What do you...
No.
Kit
fuck
and
you,
caboodle.
But like for all, like it's like here's Foundry. That's
Yes.
rad.
Like the $50
Yeah.
That's a great
license.
deal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cool ass key.
dude, that's rad.
That's cool as shit, dude.
Holy crap.
So Vorpal, do me a favor, just whisper the neg 2 chat, or hit us up in Discord if you're in our Discord. Either way works, because we're gonna need your address so that I can mail that dice vault and a couple other things I find around the house, I guess.
I thought you meant you were gonna like literally mail him the key, and I was super confused for a second. And I was like, hold on.
Yeah, no, that was hurting my brain too.
Digital keys get mailed to you.
We've all failed real life.
It's on the back of an
saving throws
AOL
right now.
CD.
It's been microwaved to make it look like a cool coaster.
No, it's got to be like a 7-inch floppy disk.
Oh,
So, as you all drink, talk about the day, whatnot, eventually you find yourselves retiring to your rooms. I need wisdom saving throws from everyone one more time.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to caution my fellows that there is something going amiss, and that I detect the taint of the abyssal.
You detect the taint, huh?
Look, I am a gooch connoisseur at this point.
What this is
Confirmed,
intellect
salty.
fortress lasts
I'll
an
allow
hour.
the intellect. I'll allow
Okay.
the intellect. Yeah.
Thank you.
That's
I can't roll
nice.
for shit.
Wisdom save.
Mhm.
This isn't
Oh,
charm.
I got a 28 on that one.
This isn't
Yeah.
a charm or anything, is it?
Yes. Yes. Natural 20 for 21 total.
Ain't you fancy?
So,
Wait a minute.
as you all rest for the evening, your dreams are fraught with flashes of imagery that you weren't. It's abnormal for most of you, except for maybe Xerxes. As you get images of what look like tunnels. These large, open-ended tunnels that just go and that seem to stretch on forever as you continue to move downward, downward, downward. That red and orange and yellow gradient stone eventually giving way to gray. Occasionally, you can see strips of what look like multicolored other stones kind of moving through it, as you can see the ores that they've been mining in Flatforge for a long time kind of snaking its way through this space. As we get to darkness, we find ourselves sitting in a large cavern with what looks like a couple of pillars. 2, 3, 4. It's hard to tell from this angle. These are a little awkward. As in the center of the room, there's this large, white, pale flesh just undulating in this massive pillar that stretches from this floor to ceiling in this hole. And the image snaps and flashes to that of that Garrick, that face that you saw before, the lips peeled back, the teeth pearly white, the skin taut across the face, the eyes just as white as the skin, just screaming at you as it just and we'll talk about what those saving throws are tomorrow night.
Oh my god, damn it.
Fucketh thee. Oh.
Oh Lord.
Behold
So-
the field in which I grow my fucks.
Welcome to Phantoms of Flatforge.
Oh.
Those of you that know about these creatures that I have been placing precariously throughout the entirety of this campaign, you're welcome, because I know that people like these. If you don't know, stick around, find out what kind of nightmares I can bring to this party. It's gonna be fun. No spoilers, please. Please be sure to donate. And I promise, tomorrow night, I'll bring the chaos if you bring the donations to the bar.
Oh boy.
Listen, I am actually quite disappointed in you, Chad. You made this too easy for us tonight. We just let us role play peacefully. Nothing happened. We didn't fight like a ridiculous level Raksasha or anything. We could have.
Oh god, I was
We could have.
terrified.
That could have been you. You could have done this to us.
I mean, I almost cast Divine Sense over there, but I'm like, no.
I wasn't terrified because I know our spellcasting level is just above that.
For the most part.
Well, we
Yeah,
don't
but
know
it
about
would've
this
been,
particular act, Sasha.
Exactly. And
It's always
and
true.
I'm sorry.
You never know about the particular Rakshasa, but just like the one guy making chairs, I feel like we could have taken him.
Have you been looking at our rolls?
I mean,
Yeah.
that's fair.
The one guy making chairs, I think we could have taken. You know, usually
Right,
you gotta watch out.
sure.
Well, you gotta watch out with Rakshasa when they get some other clever, weird trick up their sleeve. But like in front of you, trying to hawk his wares, I'm gonna start bashing the chairs in. You know what I mean? It's like compelled duel.
He's not wrong.
He's not wrong.
He's out of line, but he's not wrong.
I wasn't afraid.
I mean, it's like, okay, that's
You weren't
obviously
afraid,
his
you
focus.
weren't
Let's go.
terrified?
But
the downside is like if you do get hit with that curse, I don't know that we
Oh,
have.
yeah,
Well, no,
we're
we got a
fucked.
paladin, right? We got somebody who can.
Yeah, we're
two
alright with
paladins.
that.
two paladins.
I
Paladins.
mean, I get less. We get
We
less
did
restoration.
like a month worth of episodes on just that curse. It was the worst.
It was good.
Oh my
It was a good
god.
one.
So the
anyway,
easy
so,
way out
uh,
of curses is you just kill the player character and then you res them. Problem solved.
Right, there you go.
Not always.
And what a
Problem
good
solved.
time. Balti,
Oh,
great
God.
job.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Excellent, man.
Thanks.
Yeah,
I'm really excited to
100%.
see what you do with what's moving forward tomorrow.
I was waiting for the chaos. I thought like when I said like this looks a little less, I thought like uh-oh.
You guys kept failing the rolls. Kept
So
failing the
We are a
rolls.
little off on the giveaway time. So Chuck, why don't we do this on air? I know you like to do it after every episode, every show we play.
Okay.
So why don't you explain yourself, young man?
Sure. You mind if we go back to us just chatting? Get past the.
I'm working on it. Yeah. There we go.
Let me get some more
What's the matter? You
peaceful
don't-
music.
Are you nervous
let's see
that
if I can-
Count Strahd is going to show up? You played his theme song.
No.
It gave me some like
It's really fun
I
to
was
be on
not
this
feeling
side of
okay.
PTSD
that.
a little bit.
It's really
I
nice
was
to
not
be on
feeling
this
okay.
side. Okay, so I do a thing.
Ready to let's go, guys.
For those of you that do not come by every other Monday when we play the 40s noir inspired A Sinner's Dream, also DM'd by Chuck, this is our like, hey, what's up, party people, intro music for the stream, and it makes us laugh every fucking time.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Because in that game, we're also a bunch of chuckle fucks.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Okay, so I have a habit of doing what's called Stars and Wishes with my Monday night crew, and I'm going to do that with you guys tonight too. So whenever we do Stars and Wishes, essentially, I'm going to go around the table, and everybody's going to give 1 star to another player or me for something that they particularly enjoyed during this session, and wishes for what they expect, what they would like to see, you know, in the next session, over the course of the next couple sessions, etc., etc. So yeah, I guess we're gonna do that in front of everyone, which is fun. JD, since you suggested it, you go first.
Well, my star, Chuck, will go to you for the use of the word undulating. Love it. Absolutely loved it.
Thank you.
Nope. I think my actual star is. Oh man, this is a tough one. I think I'm gonna go with Zaire. Not so much because of anything Morgan did or Soul did,
Okay, yeah, fine. Fuck you too.
but just sort of being there for me to pick on. And honestly, you painted that target on yourself nice and early, trying to mess with me, and I hope I made you work for it.
Oh no, like the straight man job it's undervalued. I appreciate the star. Thank you.
So I give out 2 stars, really.
Wish?
Wishes? Kind of wishing I hadn't rolled a 7 for my intelligence.
Oof, buddy. Me too, my man.
Oh god.
Should have gone that standard array, but I had to go. You know, you're always going for those 18s.
Gotta
know
risk
what?
it for the biscuit.
Since he handed you a star, Zer, you're up next. So
All right, yeah. We're gonna go ahead and star Ryan for just the most obnoxious character that is absolutely buried into the lore that I have met. It's great. It's obnoxious. It's unctuous. It has grit. I can't get over it. I cannot get enough of that character. As far as wishes go, I would love to see something break out in town that is just over the top, uncontrollable, riot level stuff.
Okay.
So I'd love to see something that is outside the bounds of calm emotion. Because Zare is very much a I control the situation type of person. And if that gets out of hand, that's really where his reliance on everyone else comes. 6'3", 90 pounds. Dude has like nothing outside of his control mentally, but physically, he's a twig, dude. Like, I want to see that pressed. I would love to see that pressed.
I mean, you should just ask. I have enemies abound. I'll make it happen.
Please do not.
I mean, you're a Gith, and there's already this whole, there's a temple to the Alhoon.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
It's not-
I'm sorry,
right out of the
but-
gate.
A
Right out of
little
the gate.
witch, not
Oh
Alhoon.
my-
Difference.
Yeah,
Yeah.
worse.
Marginal.
Worse.
Marginal.
it's close
Marginal.
enough.
Not marginal. Anyway.
It's like the final evolution. Of
Right.
the
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da. Yeah, it's fucking Pokemon bullshit with Illithids. I'm not about it.
Alti.
Uh,
Stars and wishes, buddy.
well, I mean, it's all fun. I mean, I'd give all of you a star if I could, but I mean, I have to go with Trevor on his commitment to being the pothead satyr. Gotta give that to him.
Fey Wildweed. We don't say pothead.
Sorry, Fey Wildweed.
Feyweed.
Feyweed, man.
Feyweed, sorry, my bad.
We call them Fey heads around here.
So Feyhead. His commitment and the fact that he rolled a natural 20 on handing a joint to a random
Unlike
Cartoons of
multiple
owl bears
people,
a
everywhere.
random old man. That's what. Wish. I mean, as all great paladins wish, I wish to just like crit smite one thing and just watch it just explode in front of me.
Your time is coming.
Oh, yeah. Combat's coming, man. Oh, God.
Oh, fucking
Can I
hell.
interest you in a particular Gith aberrant mind sorcerer?
Please do not fucking smite the Gith. God damn
The
it.
Gith! Smite the Gith!
I have uses. I am
In case-
useful.
Chat, in case you were wondering, this is exactly how it goes on Monday nights too.
Yeah.
Because JD is just as antagonistic to those guys at the end of Stars and Wishes.
On Thursdays, we're really kind and like comforting with.
Yeah, I know. It's all bets are
I
off.
mean,
I don't know.
afterwards,
So
during,
you tossed your headset this week. I don't know.
they provoke me every night. Not just game nights, but every night.
Jay, Radio Jay.
I gotta give my star to JD, both for his commitment to the characters, in the same way that Soul mentioned for Ryan, but for me to JD, and also just the willingness to just dump the mass suggestion twice.
Even though he didn't have the spell slot for it.
Even though he didn't have the spell slot for it.
Uh,
Beautiful. And then Wish. I guess maybe in the same vein of Soul, I kind of just hope for an all-out riot for both testing out my battle setup that I got for this character, as well as just the general fun that I think will come out for some of it.
Again, Crown of Madness, enemies abound. We can make this a reality for you guys.
or the chat can make it a reality by just putting a bunch of the
By simply
chaos.
donating for chaos.
Now,
Yeah.
I had a question about that.
Swear to God.
Are we resetting the peace chaos meter
That's a
every
good
night?
question.
I think we should.
Think about it.
Ryan,
We'll know
I
by
don't
next
know.
week.
I don't want to.
Next tomorrow.
Again, the raffles will continue to accumulate. So whatever
yeah.
whatever you do, but I don't know. I feel like Winnie pushed really hard for a peaceful episode.
That is
That's
true.
what she got. She
That is
got
true.
what she deserved,
Definitely.
and I don't want to take that away. And honestly, the rest of you just work a little harder, I guess.
Okay.
Actually, it's getting
Your
pretty
turn,
close,
buddy.
to be honest.
do it.
Then-
Honestly, it wouldn't be as bad because we're also neglecting the fact that Soul, like the little chicken coward he was,
Fucking right.
also put some money into that peace meter.
No, I did it as we were loading up the game. My ass put the money on the line before we actually launched. I'm like, nope.
No, I don't know. I
man.
have faith in the chaos, so I think we'll be all right. Oh, now you got Winnie saying they're gonna drop chaos tomorrow. So
Do
we'll
it.
see what
Do
happens.
it. Bring
know
it, Winnie.
what?
Let's go.
I know you.
Hey, it's no skin off
Also-
your back here. We're the ones that are gonna suffer for it.
You know, maybe I'll hit the chaos meter
Oh.
if things get out of hand.
my God.
But yeah, I'm gonna give my star to Faulty. We do this regularly on a weekly basis, and from experience, it's hard to jump in with a group of D&D players you have no idea about, except for watching. You've never played, you've watched, and like get in here and just mix it up with us. So you get my star for tonight, buddy.
Hell yeah.
Oh, thanks, Ryan, man. Hard to see,
that
bro.
wasn't the plastic cougar one, man. Come on.
Yeah, the plastic.
Yeah. That's all right. I can't. Whatever. My wishes are to roll better.
God damn right.
I can't help you with that one.
We only had like 5 nat ones. What are you talking about? Trevor rolled 2 20s.
Yeah,
And 2 nat ones.
Yeah, I got a nat 20 right at the end, 10 minutes ago.
Clutch.
I don't
Absolute
know what
clutch.
happens until tomorrow night.
I mean, my
I have
highest
the
roll
highest
was-
roll, and I still have not rolled a natural 20.
It's true.
You're fine.
True.
I hate.
That's the
expertise,
worst.
By the way,
I mean, I got
Cards are bullshit.
19.
cards are total bullshit.
I rolled a 19 for a +8.
Jack of all trades, expertise, can't go wrong.
Trevor.
Cards.
Me?
Yeah,
Yes.
you.
Yeah. My star 100% goes to Faulty, because I saw just right before we started, I'm like, oh cool, there's going to be another paladin, and so I was flashing back a lot to a character that I played in a game with Chuck in a one shot. We both played paladins. I played Garrett.
Yeah.
He played a paladin called Alex, and we were pals, dude. We were the pallies.
You were
And-
paladins?
Yeah.
We were all pallies, bro.
Paladins.
It's
It was
fucking
fucking
great.
rad, dude. And the moment, just like I had no idea. And again, we've all played together. You just came into this brand fucking new. The moment it was like, your go, you snapped into a character, made your association, and have run with it. And that's fucking key, dude. And like 100% hats off to you on that, because that was fucking rad. Because all of a sudden it's like Garrett's like, dude, I've got another pal. Right on.
Let's go, bro.
let's
smoke
do
some,
this,
smoke some
man.
Feyweed, bro. Let's go.
Yeah, it's like the pally fraternity's back.
We do always end up with this mix, right? The pros and cons, right? Just
Oh my god.
just like ASD and just like Curse of Strahd, and it's like you've got the three straight men and then the three whatever
Well,
the heck with the three of us
Stooges?
are.
Yeah, Stooges.
We are the 3 amigos.
Actually, I can make that a reality.
I know, right? Wishes. Yeah, I mean, now like seeing above table the creepy shit going on, I want full-blown rampant chaos, eldritch horror level, like Cthulhu shit. All of a sudden
Okay.
going party, and it's like, let's go. Yeah.
What are those, like,
okay.
disembodied brains with legs? You know, the mind devours?
Yeah,
Or intellect devours? Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Yes,
I
yes,
think
yes.
I don't have
I
any
mean,
intellect
I
to
mean,
spare. I'm not
I
gonna
don't
lie to you.
No, like, look, if cool illithid shit shows up, then it'll just be a give and take.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, look at the time.
Oh,
Trevor
it's
for
so
the fun of the
late.
day.
Wow,
Where's your pun
soul
with
is, dude. I can feel that. On
I'm sorry. I
camera.
feel my soul leaving. I think I need to just.
Quick, Chuck's gone. Go back to the Rakshasa.
rolls.
Let's go.
Yeah, just I
Yo.
want rampant fucking chaos. Let's do this.
Cool.
Well,
Fantastic.
I just spun the wheel.
Uh-oh.
Of what?
So for the
Well,
foundry
of
key,
faith?
Oh. Foundry key.
Foundry key, let's go.
what do you guys think? You just start guessing. Just have you start guessing through chat.
Guessing
Is it
through chat.
Ah,
But the lurkers, what do you mean? The lurkers, they could lurk and not actually say anything.
Yeah,
oh
And
man.
still donate.
Yeah,
Fine.
They don't
That's not
necessarily
fair.
have to.
Congratulations, GM J. Ashley.
Yo!
Oh,
All right.
nice.
On your Foundry key, I know where to find you, so I'll go ahead and send that
Oh,
over.
shit.
I'll send
That
that.
doesn't
with Soul.
sound threatening.
Right.
But listen, in all seriousness, whisper us or hit us up in Discord, because you've got we gotta you gotta make an account. It's like a thing we gotta do. It's like a process. So every single giveaway is a different weird piece of information I need from you, and I'm collecting it slowly but confidently.
I was gonna
And I will
say
use
that
it against you at some
that
point.
sounds.
He's got the old school, what do they call it, on the desk that you flip through it.
The Rolodex.
Yeah, the Rolodex, the Rolodex of chaos.
Is that old school? Ouch.
I'm the Google of
Yeah.
Twitch streamers. Anyways, no, seriously, guys, thank you so much, because we raised a bunch of money tonight for a very
yeah.
good cause, a very important cause to
Yeah,
us. And
that's
it was,
so rad.
and more important, it was a lot of fun. Chat was a lot of fun. You guys made it a lot of fun. I think if all of us could give out actual stars, it would be to you guys. So thank you. And yeah, we've got even more and arguably better prizes tomorrow.
Oh,
So we'll see you then, I guess.
what's coming up?
We
tomorrow?
still need a D20 to see who we're rating.
Hey, we're gonna give it to Faulty.
Faulty.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
got to be faulty.
Easy.
Of
He had the
course.
most
Oh,
stars.
here we go. My first roll on a D20. Let's go.
There we go.
11.
11.
11.
All right.
Who do we
Getting a
got?
little deep in it. Let's
I-
get a little deep in it. Eh?
Uh-huh.
That's mid, man. That's mid. That's classic
6,
mid.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're going to Owlbear Inn, Into the Nightmare, episode
Oh, hell
29.
yeah.
Rad.
Into the nightmare.
Nice.
Love it.
Owlbear,
Yeah,
yeah.
nightmare.
It's like playing on the truck.
exactly how we left our game. So
Right.
again, thank you guys. Let's go be loud. Thank you, Foundry, Forge, Heavy Arms, Elderwood Academy, Geeky
Tabletop
Jerseys,
Audio.
of course. God, so many awesome supporters for this. Thank you guys so much. Let's go be loud. Let's go make some new friends out there, and we will find Annie with the purple ribbon hopefully tomorrow.
Hopefully she's okay.
Everybody come back tomorrow night.
Hopefully she is
It's
okay.
Gonna
Annie?
get crazier.
Bring your friends.